Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me this fine Tuesday evening for me here, or whatever day it is for you. Welcome back, everyone. We are going to be playing some more Elden Ring today. Very excited to hop into, like, the end game portion of, like, this game. I don't know. I'm really excited to actually get to the end and finish it up. So we're gonna see where we go. We've already gone past the giants, and we're just in, like, the whole northern area. I think there's, like, some optional stuff up there. I don't really know. I want to find most everything that we can find, of course, within reason, and I'm excited to push through this game. I'm going to be streaming this today, tomorrow, and the next day, and maybe that's going to be enough to push through the game. I don't really know. If not, then we will continue again when the on Sunday and with our new week. So we will see. I'm excited. And how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. We had a really fun cooking stream yesterday. We made Elden Ring boluses. I grabbed a few so I could show you guys in case you were not able to attend last night's stream. It was a fun one. I'm very proud of what we made. These are just a couple of them. I already did eat a few of them for sure. So, so these are some of the pretty ones that are left. The matcha ones didn't really work. They didn't save. Oh my goodness, Kai Hawkeye, how are you? Welcome on in, and thanks so much for joining us at the start of our stream here. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Guys, can we get a huge shout out for Kai Hawkeye here? Welcome Uncle Peaches, welcome Slander, Thundero, Meese, welcome on in. Good to see you. Elden Ring, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Like the sweater, appreciate it. Kai, how are you doing? Welcome on in. What were you streaming? What were you up to? But yes, like I was saying, we made boluses yesterday. I'm pretty proud of how these turned out, honestly. They are saving pretty well, too. The Captain Crunch ones are surprisingly pretty good, too. The crushed up Captain Crunch worked very nice for the... Gosh, there was two different ones that we were going for. These were technically the Scarlet Rot ones. These looked a lot more like pink last night, and then somehow all of the powdered sugar, like, got absorbed by the Captain Crunch. So it looks a lot more like the bleed prevention boluses. I did realize that there aren't exactly, like, blue boluses, but there are green and there are purple. And, like, the purple coconut ones, I should have grabbed one of those, too. Those turned out, like, okay. Those turned out okay. I didn't actually try one. I should. Maybe I'll have to grab one if I take a break and try it. And we'll see how the coconut blueberry one is. Probably pretty good. It's just coconut, blueberry, and powdered sugar on top of a donut hole. So, like, it can't be that bad. And then the Oreo ones turned out really nicely. The matcha ones didn't really save, but they looked fantastic last night and in the pictures and videos and stuff. So I'm happy with those. And it was a really fun stream. So... thank you guys for joining me, or if not, I'll probably try to make... So I downloaded Adobe Premiere Pro again. I'm trying to get back into, like, actual YouTube editing. I'm trying to, like, attempt to be a video editor now. And so hopefully I can kind of edit up the cooking stream from last night and get that on YouTube and stuff. So anyways, all good things coming. I'm figuring things out. And, oh, and one last announcement. Miss Moonshadow, will you come here? Incoming with treats. I love it. I also have treats for Moonshadow. Moonshadow, come here. Oh, yeah, that'll get her here. You guys, today is Moonshadow's 2nd birthday. I didn't give anyone notice. I totally forgot to mention it on stream yesterday that it was her birthday, like tomorrow, meaning today. But it's Moonshadow's 2nd birthday. And I can't believe the time has flown by so fast. But I got her October 28th of 2020. And they told me that she was 4 months old. And I don't know her exact birthday, but 4 months would equal today, 4 months before the 28th of October. So here we are, and it is her birthday, and we are celebrating, and she's getting a lot of wet food. She unfortunately has stressed herself out a little bit, so one of her eyes is a little cloudy, and I've already taken her to the vet about it before, and they're like, yeah, it just happens sometimes. So she's just chilling and eating lots of food, even though she needs to lose some weight. So I hope she enjoys her special day before she goes back on the diet food. So yeah, you special lady, I love you. So hopefully she comes and actually hangs out with us today. You're doing your Skyrim stream. Fun. Your snow elf is now in the College of Winterhold. Nice. How far along in the questline are you? But you guys, if anyone has Moonshadow emotes, she would be honored to see them. Moonshadow, do you see? He's like, do I see more treats? Do I see that? No. Maybe later. But not right now. You don't need more right now. She does not need more. Oh, she's so big. It's so funny to look back at clips and stuff and pictures and videos of when I first got her as a kitten. And it's so funny because when I first got her and they told me she was 4 months old, my first thought was, there's no way she's 4 months old. Like, they're definitely telling me she's a little bit younger, to get her adopted. And then turns out she got enormous. Like, she's just a big cat. And so I was like, okay, no, they definitely were not lying about that. So anyways, I'm excited for her and many more birthdays to come. So, okay, let's move us on over this way. Hey, White Lodge, good to see ya. Happy birthday to the Empress. I know, now she's gonna go lay on the floor and groom herself. Just, like the true Empress cat that she is. You're about to look for the Augur of Dunlane. Oh, fun. You're gonna be there for 100 years as he speaks, right? Just aging as he slowly gets through the monologue. Oh, and you killed Lord Harkon. Nice, nice. I'm trying to think. Does anything normally happen in the Dawn Guard after you kill Lord Harkon? Like, you can just keep doing, like, random quests and stuff for them, right? Or is there a way? No, there's, like, some things to do with the Vampire Castle, right? I kind of forget. It's been too long. I need to go back and play. But thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. I'm Paige the Witch, and we are here playing Elden Ring. Okay, so let's recap on where we were last time. So our last stream, I have to say, pretty proud of the last stream. We did awesome. We killed a bunch of bosses and like dragons and random stuff, and we are getting pretty powerful. We got our new summon, which is super exciting. I did not think that there could be a better summon than our Mimic, and then turns out there probably is. So, gosh, I can't believe our level ups are like 100k now. All right, we're getting up there. We are now at the point, whoopsies, nope, not there. We are now at the point, so we came over here because I just finished up the stream killing this dragon on this Great Bridge, and I've tried to kill this dragon so many times before, and never could do it, and now I could, so that's fun. I kind of also, I also killed this dragon. I could also consider, like, warming us up a little bit today with, like, one of the night bird things, you know? Oopsies. No. Because I think that's what's marked right here. You know, the birds that only are there at night, like the bosses. I haven't actually killed one of those yet, so that might be, like, a good warm-up, because otherwise, we're up in this area, and there's a couple different ways to go up here, and I'm assuming... Okay, so I have a choice to make soon. So there's the whole thing with the Frenzied Flame. And then there's the whole thing with, like, Melina's flame. Like, there's, like, another flame. There's, like, two... There's, like, a flame, and then there's, like, a fire or something. And I kind of have a choice to make between, like, Melina and, like, Chaos. And I'm pretty sure if I go the way of Chaos, like, Melina lives, but then she doesn't do, like, her thing that she was, like, born to do or whatever, which is apparently, like, die? I don't know. I'm, like, trying to understand the lore and exactly what sort of choice I'm making. But to be honest, I'm kind of leaning more towards the way of, like, Chaos. And, like, the Frenzied Flame. I kind of want to go check that out and do that whole thing. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I kind of want to do it, and especially since it sounds like that's what Ranni wanted. And I'm a little bit unclear about exactly what Ranni wanted, but it seemed like she was against, like, the classic way of the Erd Tree. So it seems like if I do the thing that Melina wants, then the whole classic Erd Tree thing continues, but if I don't do what she wants, then it all gets changed up. Which could be good or bad. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. And I don't really know yet. And I think that's part of the whole choice. So, I don't really know when I need to choose. But since I already could get there, I probably want to go do that somewhat soon. But I also don't really know. Also, tips are appreciated, but no spoilers. You know? Because I'm trying to... Okay, so I think I just got to go back up here. So we also ended... We got to the first Church of America, and there was like a bunch of stuff over there. And apparently I can keep going up like that hill. But then there was also like I could go up this way. I think I made it all the way... Yeah, I made it all the way up to like this overlook. And so I can keep going on this overlook, and like I can go like all the way up here, it looks like. And also probably there. And now I know that Melina is like somewhere nearby. So I don't really know where I'm supposed to start. And I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way. But I guess we're gonna find out. So I think I should start by trying to fight one of these night bird things. Don't remember exactly what they're called. But I do know that we need to wait at this grace until nighttime. Okay, is it nighttime? It's night. So theoretically... Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna jump right into it with the boss battle, right? I don't know. Is this a new mod for Skyrim? Hey, Edgar. Right, I know, it looks so different. Do you have half of the Haligtree Secret Medallion in your inventory? Would that be a key item? I have no idea. Rolled medallion. I don't think so. I don't think I have that. Hey, Winter. And thank you, Preacher. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. What do you need? Moon Shadow doesn't need more treats. I know. Wait, where'd it just go? Did it just... Oh, I was gonna say, did it just disappear? Alright, let's see if I remember how to do things. It's been like 3 days. I got this. I think the Dark Moon spell should theoretically work nicely. I do wish we had a summon. Okay, also my new technique is running instead of dodging always. Ooh, that's not great, that's not great. I'm gonna get frosted. Okay, so I do a ton of damage. I just need to not die, which is difficult. Okay, we're running. Oopsies! Couldn't get to the healing flask fast enough. That's alright. That's why we're warming up here. Okay, I almost had it. I got this. I got this. Oh, nice hat. Thank you. Thank you. Were you here when I got Ranny the Witch's outfit and then it completely broke the game like 3 times? I made a highlight of that on Twitch here, so it's on my Twitch page here highlighted, but I'll post it on YouTube as well. I just wanted to trim it up a little bit before I post it there. It was quite a moment, quite a time. Okay, I think I need to rest until nighttime again. Actually, how about I don't rest until nighttime and I go get my runes first, and then we go back? How about that? I like that idea. I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Might want to do Liurnia again at some point. Do I need to go back there? Is there something new there? I also want to know if there's something more with Sorceress Sellen's quest. But I think I might be done with hers for now. Not exactly sure. We'll see. I know that we did progress Millicent's questline, which is good. So she's waiting for us up at like the Giants area. And let's see, we just need to pass time until night. What's everyone got to drink tonight? I've just got some electrolyte water. And a thirst to kill this enemy. Okay, but seriously, I'm going to be quite happy when I kill this thing. I have attempted, I don't know how many times to kill these things now. At least like 20 or 30 times, at least. Bare minimum. So I'm going to be very happy when this is done. Okay. Okay, ouch. Ouch. Oh, nope, I unequipped my staff! That's not helpful. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay. Death Rite bird, that was it. It wasn't just a death bird, it was a death Rite bird. Okay, and of course... Okay, come on. Why are you not attacking me? You're almost dead. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, at least that wasn't too ridiculous. Only 15k for that. Death's Poker. Weird. Alright, well, I'm happy. We achieved victory! Woo! That's the right bird? Seemed like the wrong bird. Well, regardless, it is a gone bird. Also, is that something I missed? Is that a jail? That looks like something I missed. How do I get there? That's my question. That looks like something I missed. It looks like it's up on a cliff. From what I remember, this is down below. So do I need to run from here, maybe? Maybe if I run from the fort? Or I could run from here, from the Dragon Barrow. Maybe I do that. Let's see. Pinhead, good evening. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's get some hype. Uh-oh, yeah, don't tell my friend Chia about the burb. Not the falconer. She'll be so disappointed in me. Oh, hello, Dio. We have another cat. Hi. I don't know when Dio's exact birthday is, but he's about 3 years old. So, would you like it to be your birthday too? Maybe we'll pick a different day for you. Okay, so I know that we need to go approximately here, and then we need to go here. Is something going to... can I fall off that? Maybe? Probably. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, wait, no, he's checking out the boluses that I made from the cooking stream. If anyone did not join the cooking stream last night, these are what I made. We made some fun boluses. I think the Thaw Frost boluses turned out the best, the powdered sugar. Very tasty. You want to sit in my lap? Okay. Fine. Come on. Little cats. Yes, I know. Okay, you can sit, but I can't sit here and pet you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're back towards the dragons. Oh, I never took the 90k runes from that big dragon. I keep meaning to do that off stream. And then I hadn't done it. Okay, so this is a jail I missed. I wonder what is down here. Celia Everjail. Okay, well, I'm happy that these things are actually visible on the map, so I can go and see them. Unpad, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Kitty's so young. Tucker turns 11. Much wiser? Or maybe not. Do cats get wiser as they get older? Alright, let's see what's in this Everjail. We're just going for boss battles now. I feel like this is just like late game Elden Ring. There's not as much exploring to do now, and there's just a lot of boss fights. And honestly, I kind of prefer the boss fights, because I feel like I die less to the bosses than like the random mobs of enemies. You know? Alright, what do we get here? That's a cool spell! I like that spell. Okay, well, let's just make it so this guy can't even cast his spell. Oh my god. I think we were a little over-leveled for that one. Oh my goodness, Battle Mage. That's kind of fun. If we needed a Battle Mage friend, that would be super cool. I don't think we need a different summon, but oh my gosh, we just messed him up. Oh, cats do get more spoiled as they get older. True, true. Do they get higher expectations as time goes on? Tucker and Wise are incompatible. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else I missed down here? If so, I think we're going to annihilate it. I think we're done. Well, we didn't go here. I don't know if we can go here. I know that we couldn't go there before. Oh, wait, no, that was where the jar was. That was where the giant jar was. We already fought the things over there. Never mind. I don't think we can go inside anything over there. I don't know. Anything else? Anything else? I think, let's see, because we already went into the Carrion Study Hall. What about the Liurnia Tower or anything? Do we need to go back over there? Do we need to go to the Divine Tower of Liurnia? I can't remember if we had unfinished business there. I also have that marked as an enemy. Don't know. Also, the Walk in the Mausoleum thing is over there. Don't know if I need one of those. Okay. I think we're ready to keep going, right? Did I go back to Ariza's? Did I? Let's see. How do I get there? Ariza. Is that a Grace? Where do I need to go? Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. Do I need to go back to the academy? Or what about the Boil Prawn Shack? Did I ever finish that whole thing? I hope so. Granny's Rise. Moonlight Altar. Okay. The one with the 2 Crucibles boss fight. Yes, I did go. Oh, yes, the Ariza Hero's Grave. Oh, how could I forget that? Yes, we did end up going back there, and we found victory. Okay. In that case, I think we're ready. Oh gosh, I've been stalling. I think we just have to go for it. So, my question is where to go next. Because I can go to this first Church of America, or I can go up to this Overlook. I know that, what was it, Millicent mentioned Melina? I know that I'm supposed to fight Melina soon. That's all that I know. I'm just not exactly sure where or when. So maybe I go back up to this Overlook. Maybe we check out what's across this bridge. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the Moonveil, Moonveil's really powerful. I like the Moonveil a lot. I didn't really understand the power of the Moonveil, and now I get it. That's why I'm a little bit, like, I have the weapon that's supposed to be a little bit better, apparently, I think. The other intelligence scaling weapon, you know, the big greatsword one. But I don't know if I can bring myself to use it. I really like the Moonveil now. I've kind of gotten attached to it. Okay, so I'm up here on this overlook. We are in the snowy area. It's looking a little Skyrim-esque. So that's the direction I came from. And I kind of need to keep going here. I'm a long ways from Melina. Okay. Okay. Interested to see what more I have. I also... Oh, Beast Eye Quivers. I'm assuming I need to go back to... Ooh! Whoa! 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 Okay. Whoa. That's cool. And scary. Did someone cast that? I'm assuming that's something that someone's casting, right? Who's casting that? Who's casting this? Oh my gosh, so much is happening. That's scary. Someone is casting that. Okay, let's get on Torrent. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. I don't think this is gonna stop anytime soon. I don't think so. Human bone shards. Lovely. What do I need those for? What lovely thing can I craft with those? I'm sure it's something really good. Totally, totally good. Totally fantastic. Okay. Well. Ghost trees. I forgot about the floating ghost trees. Oh, what lovely thing are we going to have over here? Alright, alright. Watch out for the lasers. Like, yeah, what? Stargazer's Ruins. Okay, well I made it up here. Let's see what the deal is with these ruins. Love that. Is this a fake floor? No, doesn't really look like it. There we go. Okay, I feel like there's definitely going to be some kind of fake floor or fake wall, because that seems to be, like, the theme now. Later game. Also, welcome back, Twist Adjuster. Don't know if I said hello. Oh, I thought that was a ghost person to talk to. Nope, that's just ghost birds. Those seem to be a thing. That's a ghost jellyfish. Oh.
Where did you go?
Oh, does this have something to do with the spirit jellyfish?
You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Oh.
I've been waiting ever so long.
Do I need to summon? I feel like I need to summon the jellyfish. I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do, right? Well, let's find out. I wonder if there's something down here.
Sister, where did you go?
Is there a grace up here? So I can reset?
You promised me when we turn 14.
Oh my gosh, I'm like sad now.
Go to see the stars.
I don't know how to summon the jellyfish though. Because I need a grace to reset because I've already summoned the other one.
I've been waiting ever so long.
Okay, well I guess I go down here, but like,
Forever it seems.
what if I need to do that first? Held shut by a seal. Yeah, it's not going to let me down there unless I summon the jellyfish. Okay. Well, let's go look for a grace. Let's see, is there one nearby? That would be pretty cool. Apparently I'm in combat, so I can't open my map. Okay, come on. There's got to be a grace, like, right across here, right? I hope. Somber Smithing Stone 9. Nice. I think we have one more upgrade on our Moonveil before our Moonveil is fully upgraded. Okay, those things are creepy. Where's my grace? No, it's not going to make this easy for me. I don't know if I want to fight that. But it's going to make me go all the way back there. Nope, I got to just go for it. I got to go past. The jellyfish marker. No, I'm going to try to go back immediately, like right now. I just got to find a grace. I don't know if there's going to be a grace right here, though. Graces seem to be a bit sparse. Minor Erd Tree. No, I feel like I'm about to fight a boss. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, well, let's just do this real quick, and then there's like a cool building over there. That's fun. Erd Tree Avatar. Woo! Okay, well, my summon just does amazing damage. Oh, made 2 of itself? That's not fair. That is... It doesn't mimic? What the heck? Only I can do that. Come on! Yes. Okay, we're getting better at this. Good, but where's my grace? That's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, we got some new tiers. I wonder if those are any good. I'll have to take a look. So... That's a whole thing that way. Does this go around in a giant circle? Oh my gosh, it does. It does, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, well, Yeah, there's the grace. There's the grace. Okay, big circle. Well, we killed a boss and we can level up. So that's what we did that for. That was the purpose. There's no jellyfish marker. Oh, I wish there was a jellyfish marker. That would be fun. Alright. Let's rest and let's level up. My mind is pretty good now. I'm pretty satisfied with how much FP my spells use. I might want to end up putting one more point in at like some point, but so far so good. I think I put one more point into intelligence. Or maybe endurance again. Maybe I do one more into endurance and just bring endurance to 15. Because I was having trouble with stamina. I'm doing better now, though. Also, good evening, Los Hunter. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for joining. Sorry if anyone's... Sorry, I've been a little spacey lately. If I'm missing anyone's name in chat and stuff, know that it's not intentional. I'm just like that lately, so thank you. Endurance seems good, right? Okay, let's do it. Okay. 97k. So, technically, I could level up again. Probably. We have a bunch of these now. What happens if I use all of these? 40k. Yeah, that's about what I thought. What do we need to level up? 99. So let's use a little bit more. Thank you for following. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. How are you this fine evening? Let's use 2 of those. Hey, Subpar Mario. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, is that like the perfect amount? I think that's the perfect amount. Let's see. Vigor to 60, you think? I could bring up my health a little bit. It is starting to feel a little low again. It was feeling pretty solid. Might not be bad. Because my spells are pretty dang powerful. I just need to stay alive. That's a good point. Let's see. Yeah, what about my physic? I got some new things. So I'm doing my boosting magic attacks and boost resistance and heal status. Don't know if I necessarily need that one, but it's pretty good. Restore HP when near death. That's kind of nice. Briefly stop rune loss on death. That's nice. Enhances charged attacks. Makes attacks more likely to break enemy stances. That could be nice. Melee attack, lightning, magic attacks. I use that one. Poise negates damage. I think I've done the negates damage one before. Should I maybe do that one again? Eliminates all FP consumption. I should probably be using that one, right? I should probably be using that? That's pretty powerful. I'm gonna try that. And let's... I think our flasks are good. Flask charges at maximum. Okay, so no more. And then no sacred tears. Okay. Was that it? I think that was it after this. So I'm gonna put one more into vigor because maybe that will be the difference keeping me alive. Random. Oh. Okay. I think we are geared and ready to go, so let's go back where we just were, and let's summon the jellyfish this time, because we did not need our super sweet summon. Not this time, apparently. Ah! Okay, back through the scary, spooky graveyard. Scary, spooky skeletons. They're not real, they're not real, they're not real! Okay, let's get out of here quickly. No lasers from a skeleton. I'm good, thank you very much. Okay. Let's that real quick. And then... Ah! And then I feel like this is finally going to give me some answers to the mysterious jellyfish. So let me just put that...
You're beautiful.
Weird things. Okay, let me switch over some things here. Where is the jellyfish? Sold jars of fortune ashes? I don't remember when I got that. Ashen remains in which spirits dwell. Used to summon the spirits of 3 little living jars. Consumes HP rather than FP. These reckless spirits sacrifice themselves to vanquish their summoner's foes and explode upon death. Though their bravery is admirable, their explosions can harm friend as well as foe, and they will also immediately explode on contact with fire. Tell the others. Tell them how brightly a fire jar burns. Will do. Alright, let's summon our jellyfish. And...
Where did you go?
Are you going to talk? Please work. I'll be so excited. Come on.
You promised me when we turn 14.
Look at it go.
Dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
Oh. Fancy spin. I learned fancy spin, and a seal was broken somewhere. Oh, I gotta try out fancy spin. And we can't use the spirit jellyfish ashes anymore. Okay, wait, where'd the fancy spin go? No, it's gotta be at the bottom. Let me see. No, where's the fancy spin? Okay, no, I'll find it. Oh, no, that's on gestures. That's why. Let's change this one. Where's fancy spin? Some of these have some funny names. Triumphant delight. Fancy spin. Okay, there we go. Ooh, fancy spin. I love it. Okay, worth it. Let's see what was revealed. Let's get some light. Primal Glintstone Blade. Is that a weapon? Is that what that is? Primal Glintstone Blade. Some of these look so cool. The weapon design is amazing in this game. I do love it. Is that what that was? I don't think that was an actual blade, was it? Was that a key item? No? No, it wasn't. Okay, I must have just missed it. Right? What are these? The Omen Baron? I haven't used any of these things. Uses FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. Like, should I be using that? I don't know if I should be using that. Also, I have a bunch of these, like, remembrances. Should I just turn some of these into runes? Because I don't think I'm ever going to use some of these. So maybe I should go take a look at that. What was a talisman? Oh, that is not what I expected. Spells consume less FP, but max HP is reduced. Oh, gosh. No, I think I'm good. Well, I hope that our jellyfish summon is living a happy life. Aurelia. Prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for her distant home. So, alright, I hope Aurelia found what she was looking for. Let's check out the rest of this area. Oh. There we go. Oh, is there one behind me? Not anymore. Okay. Anything else? Up? Or is this the end this way? I think this is the end this way. Yes, it is. Okay, nothing back here. No. No super cool secret spots. No, just a blood stain. Okay. Anything else to find down here? Seems like not. Okay, I guess we move on. Yeah, that'll make a squishy mage extra squishy. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I need less HP. I don't think that would solve any of my problems, unfortunately. Yeah. Is this just an empty platform, too? Weird. Weird area. Okay, so... now where do I go? Now I need to figure out... Let me go back across the bridge and see if I can get to anything that's over here. There's a whole area down below. Let's see if we can get to it. Apparently we can. And we can summon something down here, so that does worry me. Shack of the Lofty, Traveling Maiden. Is that Melina's outfit? I feel like that might be hers. I don't know if that's a good thing. They seem decent. Robe worn by traveling maidens. Maidens traverse the lands between for different reasons. Some to seek audience with the fingers, other to find the tarnished who they were destined to guide. We have no maidens. Or do we? Okay, is there grace here or anything? No? Just a bunch of stuff to run over. Okay. I mean, that works. What's down here? Got a couple items on this pile. Smithing stones. Cured meat. Definitely seems safe to eat meat from that pile. Ooh, you can jump up here. Should I? Should I jump up here? Don't know. No. That just brings me back up there. And I've already been up there. I'll just take the runes of these guys who are fighting each other. Yeah, I'll take those. Thank you very much. Alright, where am I going? Is this bringing me... I think this is bringing me back around, right? Yes. So there should be the grace that's like right up here, right? No, I went a different way. Or no, this is the grace that's underneath. Never mind. Sorry, I'm getting so confused. Okay, so we're back in this area? Let me see. Let me get all the way to the grace. Okay, here's our grace. Sorry, need to reorient myself here. So, interesting. So we went all the way this way and down and around there. So there's technically a couple different ways to get up there. That is not where I was trying to go. I wasn't necessarily trying to go down this way. I was trying to go down that way, but that's not the way I found. I'm gonna go over here again and scope this area out. Go across the chain. Oh, that's over in this area, right? Talking about that? We can go there. That seems a little scary. But I'm open for it. Okay, I'm open to it. Let's go. Okay, let's get some hype. Let's do this. I can hop up on this area. Get my runes. Okay. Nice dogs. Ooh, I meant to do the other attack. There we go. Do I need to go up there? I have no idea. Because I don't have... a map of this area. Let me see if I can see on the map where the map fragment is going to be. Do I see anything? Oh, it's going to be like over here? Oh gosh. Don't know how I'm going to get over there. We'll see. But let's see what's up here. Oh gosh. Okay, thank goodness it didn't kill me. Okay, so you need to jump correctly up these things, or it's just gonna launch me to like the abyss. Okay, Everjail. Alright, these used to make me a lot more nervous, but I don't know. Apparently I've already done the hardest one. Apparently, theoretically. But we'll see. Hey Celestial, welcome on in. You found out the company that makes yardsticks won't be making them any longer? Or any shorter. Alright, let's go. Alright, Everjail hype, let's do this. Some of these have been really easy for me, and some of these have, not been. So let's find out which one this is. Yeah, I should probably just heal up. I mean, I do a ton of damage. Ooh, heal. Don't love the healing. Don't love that. Uh-oh. I'm out of stamina. Oh, he like actually retaliated. Okay. Oh, I should have had you guys vote on like first try for this one. Do we think we can do it? Do we think I've got this? I want to say I've got this. But he also heals, and I don't love that. Come on. Bam. Got him. Not bad. Okay, that for a second it hesitated. I'm like, uh-oh. Vikes, Dragon Bolt, Fingerprint Helm, and Armor. Uh-oh. Oh, it just brought me out of there quick. Okay. Exciting stuff. You have no sense of direction in games? It can be hard. It can be so hard to orient yourself. Right? In Phasmo, you get lost in the simplest houses. I mean, fair enough. That was one thing that I've struggled in like a lot of games that like require call-outs and stuff, like knowledge of like maps and stuff. Unless it's a game I know really well and have like put a lot of time into, I'm like, I don't know where I am. Like back when I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, I'm like, I don't know what's called kitchen and bedroom and this, like like it was never simple and obvious names either. So I feel you. Okay, they heal. I know that is cheating. Only I can heal. So now, what's the deal with this platform? How do I get off of here? Okay, so there's a couple different ways we can go. There's a grace, so I'm gonna go towards the grace. Where are we heading? Don't know if this is quite the way I meant to be going. How do I have 84,000 runes already? Oh my gosh. Okay, well I am going to continue to go this way for a little bit because I want to grab that map fragment so I can understand where I am. Okay, what kind of... Can I get through here? Ooh. It's quite a spell. I need more magic. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Moon spell. I like the dark moon spell. There we go. Beautiful teamwork. Oh, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Oh, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, I was not prepared for that. Oh, okay. Not prepared for that either. Woo! Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay, we did it, right? Those are some crazy spells they've got. They've really stepped it up. Okay. Did we get all the loot? Almost. Stone sword key. Nice. Always needing those. So I see we've got a doorway that way. Interesting stuff. Don't know if I need to go through that doorway. I'm gonna just leave them be up there. Or I guess not. Gonna leave the other two. Gosh, I am leveling up quickly in this area. Leveling up very quickly. Even them give me 600 runes. Not bad. Okay. Can we find the map fragment? Then we can go check out the castle. Whoa. Whoa. You see that? Whoa. Okay, I found the chain. Ooh. Okay. Well, there's a grace across the chain. I guess we go across. Seems safe. And a map. Oh my gosh, Nerdy Senpai, so good to see you. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Okay, wait, we just found a new map fragment. I'm super excited. Oh my god. Wow, Mountaintops of the Giants. Holy moly. Welcome, Nerdy Senpai. How are you? It's a nerdy raid. Amazing. Good to see you. Can we get a huge shout out for Nerdy Senpai? Nerdy is amazing. Makes amazing content. Amazing nerdy things. How are you? Loved the Leia cosplay and everything. I've been loving your cosplays lately, so just keep all that up. Congrats on the wedding. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see you. What were you up to today? What were you playing? Have you played Elden Ring? I think you played a little bit of it, right? I don't know if you finished. Oh my gosh, okay. I thought I was getting, like, at the end of this. No, I still have a ways to go. Okay, we still have, like, a whole nother giant area, or maybe two, to unlock. This area doesn't look too huge. But also, I don't really know. This is, like, a whole thing. We got, like, a couple chains to cross. Cool. Let's check out this area. Mountaintops of the Giants. Played Elden Ring when it first came out, but you didn't finish. It was your first From Software game. It's been mine as well, and it's taken me until now. I've been almost exclusively playing this game, minus like a couple little Skyrim streams here and there, a cooking stream or two. But aside from that, I've been playing only this game since launch. So yes, I feel that. It's been quite an adventure, and it's taken a lot of dedication to get this far. We are level 125 now. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You played Teamfight Tactics. I've never played that one, but I've heard it's fun. How do you like it? Ooh, look at that. It's like a Yeti or something. That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know about anyone else who lives in like California, but my allergies lately have just been absolutely insane. Don't know if something's going on, but holy moly. Okay, these things are really creepy. Creepy vibes. Flame Peak. What do we think of this area? It looks like they are covered in those thorns that those enemies were using against me. So that is ominous. Start using moon magic. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry to disturb. Ooh, that did a bunch of damage. Okay. Gotta kill those guys quickly. Our runes are just going up. Do we already have enough to level up? Yeah, we do. Okay, I guess we go back to the Grace real quick and then kill that guy again. Never mind. Holy moly. Level 126. Oh my gosh. This has been really fun. This game has challenged me in a lot of ways. I have not played games that are this tricky. Oh, and I didn't even touch the Grace. Oops, my bad. I just stared at it. Okay, that's why we came back for it anyways. You made it to level 455. Seriously? I'm excited to try New Game Plus also and make like totally different choices. I don't know, like we're gonna see what kind of choices I can make. We'll see here. But I know that there are some different endings and stuff. I don't want to know any more than that, but that's all I know. I'm gonna put one more into Vigor. Oh wait, no, we're 300 short. Oopsies. Let's use one of those. 200. No, we needed to use 2 of those. Gosh dang it, now we're 100 short. The struggle of runes. Okay. Now we're good. Farm power. I guess so. I mean, it does make you pretty strong, right? Was that fun? Were you having fun farming up to that point? Because that's the main thing. I'm just excited for New Game Plus when I start over and I see how much better I am at this game, but also how much harder the game is going to be. Okay, there we go. All right. Feeling pretty good about our stats. What is max level? Is it 999? I would assume that's it, right? Yeah, let's just go for it. How much did these guys give me? Let's find out. Oh. Breaking trees. Oop, messed up my timing a moment too soon. Unfortunate. Ooh, he got me a little bit. Ooh. Ah, I didn't think he was gonna get me. Woo! He just like made himself dizzy. I was really hoping I could kill him before he came down with that strike. I was really hoping so. Okay. Thank you for the follow and welcome on into the Witch's Lair. Everyone, if you don't know me, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry, I've been a little spacey lately. You guys, welcome. I'm Paige the Witch. I been playing through Elden Ring. I mostly play RPG games. Skyrim is my favorite game, and we also do cooking streams where we make food from the games we play. Like last night, I made some Elden Ring boluses, so we've got some boluses for all of our needs. Some Death Blight. Oh, let's see if that's got a little piece sticking out. No, ignore that part. Thawfrost boluses. We had some fun. The matcha ones looked amazing, but they did not keep. They did not stay till the next day. 713 is max level. Random number, but I'm assuming that there is a mathematical reason for that. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Actually, I'm getting a little bit warm. I'm gonna go run and turn down my AC real quick before we get into this whole area. So if you guys wouldn't mind giving me just a minute or two, and take just a quick sec. And let me run out of here so I don't just immediately die. That would be kind of funny though. Let's go back to the grace. Well, one sec before we just get into this whole thing, because I think this is like a whole area, and then there's gonna be like a whole giant boss battle or something, I'm assuming, at the end of this. So give me just a sec. I'll be back in just a minute or two. Grab yourself a snack or a stretch break or anything. BRB. Alright, thanks for waiting, everyone. We are good to go. Nice and cooled off. And ready to take on this whole area. Okay, so we just crossed what looks like the first chain of a few into this Mountaintops of the Giants area. And there is some scary looking thing over here that is going to be something intense. I'm assuming this has to do with Melina, because she showed up, I'm pretty sure, at the First Church of America here. We did a cool boss battle on this ice towards the end of last stream, and that was pretty sweet. I'm wondering if there is anything else to find over there. I didn't really think so, but also it seems like we should go check out this area. Maybe we go check that out after this area? And it seems like we kind of need to make our choice soon about, like, which flame or something we're going to choose. And I'm assuming that the other flame is going to be over here. Like, Melina's whole thing that she wants me to do is going to be here. But I might go back and do the Frenzied Flame. So before I go, like, in there or anything, we're going to discuss that. So we'll get there when we get there. Alright, well, anyways, let's venture on. What, is there a boss fight? I'm ready. I'm ready all times. Always. It is so funny to just look back at my first fight with Market. I'm gonna have to go back and clip some of that and have us go look. Oopsies, I hit A instead of B to sprint away. My bad. Now there's two. Oh, I might be super dead. Let's find out. No pecking. Ah! Okay, why are these things so terrifying? I am just terrified. I am terrified. I am just running away. Okay, I'm going over to this church thing here. I'm gonna let them fight it out. It looks like they're having a not so great time. You know, I'm just gonna let them handle that one. Ooh, and we got an invader. We got an invader. All right, let's do this. Ooh. Gonna be all sneaky like, huh? Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work out for me. Yeah, no, that didn't work out for me. That really didn't work out for me. And I'm bleeding. No, I'm not. Now I am. Almost. Ooh, at this rate, I'm not gonna win this one. Okay, let's start using Night Comet. That seems to be what's gonna work here. Ooh! Night Comet is, very powerful. Rivers of Blood and Okina Mask. Ooh, look at that. That's quite a mask. Should we check that out? What's that look like on our character? I don't know what the obsession is with masks in this game, but it certainly has a really creepy effect. I don't like that they're... like, why? Like, why? That's just sad. Let's see, Okina mask? Like that... That's quite a look for us. That is quite a look. I don't know if that's our look. I think our look is a little bit more like that. That's a pretty sweet one. But we do actually need... Oh my gosh, objection. We do need this one for our intelligence increase, right? Yes. I don't know if we need it. We'll see. We'll see. Objection! 26 months! Holy moly! Did I save you a donut? Yes, take your pick. Which color would you like? Welcome back, Objection. 26 months. Thank you so much for your support for all of that time. It's meant so much, and just thank you for being such an amazing part of this community here, and thanks for all you do. Appreciate it a lot. Rivers of Blood, good weapon in PvP. Let's check it out. Okay, why can't it just show me, like, the most recent thing that I got? Why do I have to go searching for it every time? I have to, like, try to remember what it looks like. Rivers of Blood. Causes blood loss buildup. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, a bleed weapon would be pretty strong. Arcane. That's pretty cool. It scales with Arcane. So if you did a whole, like, Arcane build, you could just do a ton of bleed damage, huh? Well, that's cool. Sacred Tear. Yes. Let's use that immediately. Flasks. Sacred Tear. Perfect. That is exciting. Okay. It's a bit of a cheap sword. I mean, yeah. I'll have to try PvP. I will have to try. Oh, look at them go. Look at them go. They're fighting again. Anything else to find over there? I don't think so. I think that was just the edge of the cliff. Let's see what's up this way. They're fighting it out. We could watch. Take bets on who's gonna win. I think if it's just one of the birds versus that thing, yeah, bird is super dead. But if it's multiple birds, I think the Yeti guy is dead. It's impressive. Impressive animations and stuff they have. Like, look at him go. That bird can't do anything. Oh my gosh, they both have... Are they just both doing, like, no damage to each other? They both are, like, at full health still. Oh my gosh. Is this part of the Forgotten Lands or different? I think so. I don't know. I don't know enough about that part of the lore yet. Okay, so... I'm coming up on some chains. And we're gonna need to do some crossing. Okay, that's nice and menacing. Can we keep going this way? Yes, we can. There's a grace right there. Can we get back up here easily? I think so. I don't know if it matters which way we go, but I want to go to that grace, so I'm gonna hop down here first. Yeah, definitely want that. I guess we go across this one first, maybe? Yeah, oh, this is the Mountaintops of the Giants, yes. Yes, Mountaintops of the Giants is what it is labeled as. We were just at the Church of Repose. I forget what that word means. Ooh, I do see a golden seed tree this way, so let's go here before we cross. What am I gonna have to fight? What do I have to fight for it? Alright, let's do it. let's fight. Okay, I wonder what kind of range this moon spell has. Okay, wait, what is it throwing rocks at that's not me? It's throwing rocks at that? Nope, it's throwing rocks at me. Ah! Ah! No, I'm dying. I'm dying, I'm dying. Okay. Need more FP again. Alright, and more HP. Again. Okay, don't run that way. This might be a battle for Torrent. Or it just might be a battle to just continuously send moons. Might be good for that. Yeah, I think we just keep sending moons until it's dead. It seems to be working. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. And then that works. Oh, come on. Okay, at least it didn't kill me yet. Not yet. Oh no, I can't tell what's happening. I can't tell what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Well, I didn't know what was happening, so okay. Oops. Ooh. Hi, Halo. Jurassic movie was awesome. I heard the action part of it was really cool. I heard that the story wasn't the best, but of course you're not generally watching it for the story, so fair enough. Oh, dang, that was unfortunate. Okay, back we go this way. 521 times this playthrough. I've been dying less often than I used to. What was my personal best? Do you guys remember? Oh, that wasn't there last time. That was not there last time. That's not the spell I meant to use. That's a problem. Please don't make me lose my runes. There we go. Okay, I'm thinking for this one, we actually go double mage battle. I think that's going to be more useful, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, well, technically, I don't actually even have to fight anything if I don't want to. But, like, I kind of might as well. Anything going on back here? Let's see. We see these things from time to time. They usually have an item by them. Oh, hand spider! Hand spider! Come on, hand spider. Die. Thank you. Thank you, Mimic. Starlight shards. I can trade those with Celephus's dead body for puppets, if I remember correctly. It's totally not creepy. Very normal. Okay, well, I think that's all we needed from over right here. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell in games like this when I'm doing enough exploring. Because sometimes I think that I'm doing enough, and then there's like more. But then sometimes I end up just running around in wrong directions, you know? Okay, so we're gonna try this one first. What is that? Gold summon sign? What is that? Oh, what are we about to start? What are we about to do? What are we about to do? I'm happy we get to see our warrior jar friend. That's fun. Okay, well let's heal up. Then I'm gonna use my physic when we get a little closer. Oh wait, and then there's a boss. Oh, because we're already in the boss arena. That's why there's a gate behind me. I see. Oh dear. What is that? What is that? Aaron, thank you so much for subbing for 3 months. Good luck. Thank you. I appreciate the good luck against the fire giant. Okay. Okay. First things first. Let's summon our summon. Okay. Happy I wasn't close enough for that one. He's got like a nose on his chest. That's cool design. Oh, I'm not getting close enough. I'm not getting close enough, and I think I have to go behind him or something. This isn't working. Yeah, let's target his back. No, that's not doing anything. Okay, what do I need to do? Let's see, do I need to just hit him right in the back? What needs to happen here? Well, that's right in the chest. Did that even do anything? Or does he just have this much health? Like, I can't tell. Am I just doing, like, nothing? Am I that weak? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I don't like this. Okay, it's time to get... Oh, no, we can't get on Torrent. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, I gotta try to get a little closer here. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Okay, that did something. That did something. I'm too close. I'm too close. I'm too close. I'm too close. I can't see what's happening. Okay. I don't want that. Please tank that Alexander Warrior Jar. Okay, no, it's doing something. It's just not doing much. Okay, why is he focusing on me? Can we not? Could we, like, not do that? Thank you. Let's get closer. Okay, it's a gimmick here, right? I'm assuming there's like some thing I'm missing here. What am I missing? Where am I like supposed to hit him? There's gotta be like a weak point or like something to... Uh-oh, Warrior Jar has died. That's bad news. That's very bad news. Yeah, that's real bad news. I don't know if we're gonna do this first try. Okay, what's the thing here? I wonder if you can resummon Jar Friend? Can we resummon anyone? Like, is there anything in this empty expanse of wasteland that can help me? I don't think so. Okay. Ooh. There's the death. Okay, well, it was coming. Tish. Oh gosh, I forgot to look up how that word is pronounced. Let me look. Let me see the pronunciation so I can get it right. No. Please let me look up a word. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm trying to look up how to pronounce my summon. Every time I type it in, it brings up Ticketmaster. Why? I'm not even typing autofill. I'm literally typing Tish, or however you say it. I just want to know how to say it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Stop, Ticketmaster. Tish, right? I just want it. I don't know. It didn't tell me. That's okay. Okay. My spells do less to him. Yeah, my spells were not doing much there. Okay, so I guess we go back up that way. That could have gone better. Okay, let's just go across. Tish. It's check for soundless. Oh, really? That's cool. Okay, so here we are at the boss gate again. Do I just go for it? But also welcome, Sharon. It's good to see you. My Taylor Swift tickets? No, I don't. I don't have them. I'm sure it'd be fun, though. Okay. I guess we just... I don't know. I'm a little nervous on this one. I've been doing so good to... I've been doing a lot to so many of these bosses, and this one might take a minute. That is unfortunate. Okay, so let's get Alexander. Okay, jar friend. And we're gonna summon Tish. And we're gonna run up here. And we're gonna use our flask. And then we're just gonna attempt to melee, I guess. Okay, first we attempt to survive. I think that's attempt number 1. Okay, where'd the runes go? Don't even know if I care that much about the runes, but I'm gonna grab them if I can. Alright, and then back we go. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna go on up here. Gosh, that does not do that much. Okay. Dang it, I messed up my timing. Oh, he like rolls away like a jar. I'm gonna hide for a second. Maybe my Comet Azura does something? Oh, no, Tish, you gotta go around. Maybe Comet Azura does something. Let's find out. Okay, I think it did something. Don't really know, though. Hard to tell. I'm gonna send another moon. And then I think we just gotta get in there. Okay, no, the moon actually did decent. Oh, okay, we made it to a phase 2. Okay, the moon did good. Oh, we got a phase 2 or something. Something's happening. Oh, that's a broken leg? Or it's... Oh. Okay, we broke his leg. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's doing something gnarly. Foot weapon? Fire leg. does he plan to do with it? Yeah, every phase 2 in this game is the boss screaming, ah! Okay. Oh, it's looked so much creepier now. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, I have 2 more flasks. That's all I got. If I die, I don't think I will, but I could have used some more health flasks. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from those. Oh, that didn't work. Don't even know exactly where that came from. All right, we got our last flask, and I'm gonna try to save that. Okay, I gotta remember to save a little bit of stamina. Okay, he's dying. He's dying. He's going down. I need to just not die. Just don't die. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Get him. Get his hand. Get his hand. And hope he doesn't have another phase. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're so close. We're so close. Yes. Yes. Victory. Victory. Woo! Okay. Okay. How many runes? How many runes? Fire Giant. Remembrance of the Fire Giant. Oh, that was an exciting boss fight. How many runes? That was like 140k. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. That was like a serious boss fight. All right. Wow. Well, we did it. With the flask to spare. Oh, let's rest and level up before we go probably fight something even scarier. Let's see. 135k. That's not bad. All right. What do we level up now? What do you recommend? Do I level up vigor a little bit more? I feel like I might need a little bit more intelligence. My spells did not do enough, but I also don't know if that giant was just like immune to my magic or something. Like, I don't know. Endurance. Do I do another into endurance? I'm not opposed. I'm really not opposed. It also does, I know, increase my spell casting just like a tiny little bit. Alright, I mean, sure, let's go for it. I'm doing it. And yeah, R.I.P. leg. Have I broken bones? I've broken a toe. That has been the worst of it. Toes. That was not a fun time. Let's see, where... I could use one of these. Should I use it and level up again? I have a couple of these. I feel like it's going to be a bunch. 15k runes. But even if I use all of these, I don't know if it'll be enough. No, I'm gonna hold on for now. Right? Unless, but like, I don't know. I don't want to do math and add all of these up. But I think it might be enough. 5k, 6k, 10k, 12, and then 2 for 15. I think I got this. I think we can level up again. Hope so. If not, we'll go farm real fast. Because it is apparently really easy to get runes around here. Newman's rune. And what do we need? I'm assuming that's plenty. Let's find out. You broke a rib in your fingers playing water polo? Oh no! Even in the water? Hey, Taswell the Beast, it's great to see you too. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. I have been just eating donut holes all day. So, good times. I mean, boluses to alleviate my frostbite and my scarlet rot. So, horseback riding. I got thrown off horses a lot of times and stepped on, but I don't know if they got me that bad. Oopsies. Okay. Okay, wait. Yeah, the remembrances, too. That's right. Oh, wait. No, no, no. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Should I do one more endurance? One more health? Stamina gain from endurance is pretty bad, though. I know, it is only one. If stamina is an issue, max stamina physic or recovery flask and talisman gives way more. Right? Like, that's when I am kind of wondering if that's, like, a thing to consider. Maybe... No concussions, though? At least not ones that put me in the hospital. I don't know. Sorry, my parents were always good about making sure I always rode horses with the helmet on. So, you know, if I did ever get thrown off, like, it was never that bad. There's a couple times where, like, it could have been bad, but then it wasn't. So everything was fine. I'm gonna put another point into intelligence. I feel... Gosh, this is really tough right now. Because I could also maybe use, like, a little bit more vigor. Like, the health certainly wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna put another point into health. I hope that's a good idea. Okay. You know, do endurance unless you need carry weight, but being a mage, you don't know what the heaviest mage armor is you can wear. I don't really know either, and I don't really know necessarily even what the best mage armor is that I can wear, but I have been wearing this. I could probably switch to Ranni's gear now. Oh gosh, where am I? Probably switch to Ranni's gear, but, also, is there anything on, like, the other chain? But I did need this gear for a while, at least for the intelligence increase that it adds. I don't know if Ranni's gear had a boost. Oh no, it boosted frost magic, right? Forge of the Giants. Was there an option to talk to Melina at that bonfire? I feel like there should have been, and I feel like if I go in there, I'm definitely starting something. Could I talk to Melina? I didn't think I saw the option, but I also wasn't really looking. I'm gonna go back real fast. Hang on, hang on. I'm gonna go back. Because, like, what is this? No, I don't get to talk to Melina. Okay, well, what is up here? What is this gonna be? I'm a little bit scared. Well, maybe I might pull, like, another Mass Effect, like on my Mass Effect playthrough. I walked into some options. I just, like, kind of walked into my ending. It was probably the ending I was gonna choose, but, like, I kind of just made decisions without realizing it a lot in that game. And I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same in this game. So I feel like that fall might definitely kill me. So I'm gonna come over to this little gap here and see what the deal is. I guess. What? Wait. Okay, don't do that, I guess. Don't do that, I guess. That was not the move. Don't try. I knew jumping directly into the lava is a bad idea, but, like, come on. I could have survived that fall. Okay, let's try something else. Yeah, who else has done that, anyone? I need 68 intelligence for Ranni's Dark Moon, right? Yeah, and I'd want to get there before changing hats, definitely. Ooh! Not again. Okay, we're gonna grab the things. And then we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna check out what's around town this way. there, like, anything up here? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, let's rest at this one and see what happens. Alright, Melina. Talk to me. Give me some answers, please.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
I don't know. What is she asking me to do right now? A cardinal sin? What is she asking me? This is the choice to burn the Erd Tree. Okay, so help me understand. So burning the Erd Tree is what Melina wants? And that is different than the Frenzied Flame, which is what Ranni wanted, correct? Hi, Torky, what's going on? Who's going through the VODs and compiling every moment of death? So nice of you to volunteer. I'm kidding. Is my character riding a horse cow? Yes, that is Torrent. Torrent is amazing. So, I know, so you mentioned, right, that Ranni does not necessarily want, okay, so Ranni doesn't have anything to do with the Frenzied Flame. But Ranni doesn't necessarily want this option, though, right? It's like her whole thing was she wanted to go, like, against the way of the Erd Tree? I'm a little bit confused as to whether or not I should listen to Melina here. And, like, no spoilers or anything, but, like, is there anything I should know when making this decision? Like, that the game has given me. What should I be considering? But hi, Yoshio, welcome. Ranni has her own agenda. Yes, I know that Ranni has her own agenda, but it seems like a lot of these, like, witchy people are, like, not all for the Erd Tree. But then I'm a little bit confused about, like, burning the Erd Tree. That's a good thing? Why is it a good thing? Because that has something to do with, like, the whole Elden Ring. I'm just a little bit... I know I'm just forgetting things. There's no way around burning the tree. Okay, so it's just, we're choosing which flame to use right now, right? The question is how to go about it. Ranni has no opinion on the Frenzied Flame. I don't know. I kind of want to see the whole Frenzied Flame option. Because I know that they've said that, like, you know, what would people think of you if you become the Elden Lord this way? And I think this is the way that they're talking about, because Melina says that she dies this way, right? Or is that, do I have that completely incorrect? Or am I right? Because I'm just, like... I'm right. Okay, so she wants to do this and die. So I have to decide. And so a lot of people were saying, like, who would you be if you became the Elden Lord this way? Okay, well, the thing is I like her. And so I would normally want to listen to her, but she's telling me to kill her. So I feel like if I like her, I would not kill her. Yeah, to her, this is her destiny. I know that she says that she wants this, and that she was, like, born for this and stuff, but, like, no, you can do more than this. So, yes, her mom did tell her to do it. Yes, so but, like, I know that she wants to do it, but, like, does she really want to do it? Like, what if there was another way? But what if she gets disappointed in me if I choose the other way? But then she would be alive. At least she would be alive enough to be disappointed in me, right? Like... I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to choose. So I've been at both places now, so I either need to just tell her, like, yes, or I need to go back to the Frenzied Flame and choose that whole thing. But she asked me not to, and it seemed all menacing, but it also seemed really cool. Oh gosh. I don't know. You don't think you've ever seen someone paralyzed by indecision in the Souls game like this? Okay, but like, I don't know. I don't trust it. I kind of want to go the way of chaos. Like, we're all about chaos here.
Very well, tell me.
I kind of don't trust it. No, this is my very first playthrough, so I don't know what's going on here. That's where, like, yeah. So that's where, like, no spoilers, but, like, tips are appreciated. Because, like, I'm just trying to understand, like, what I should know at this point, you know? I kind of want to go the way of the chaos. But I did make it, like, all the way here. Let me go back here. Yeah, no, Melina gives me a bunch of warnings against the Frenzied Flame, but, like, she's also telling me to, like, let her die, so I don't know. Oh, gosh, and whatever I choose, I'm gonna have to choose differently on the next playthrough. I know it is my decision, and that's why I'm so paralyzed by it. I'm like, no, I have to make a choice. I feel like I can't just let her do that. I don't know. I feel like full chaos. I feel like chaos is the way to go. I have avoided spoilers. I don't know the different endings. I've done pretty good at, like, at avoiding what actually happens. I just know that there are different choices. I don't know, though. But, like, I know that this is chaos, but, like, the chaos is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna really think about it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But I feel like our character has been a lot about chaos, but, like, our character's not, like, evil chaos, just, like, chaos for the sake of chaos, you know? Like, neutral chaos. And then we have this creepy gate. Like, I had to, like, take off all the gear or something if I wanted to go through there, right? Is this more evil? I don't know. I'm so torn. I mean, it looks super evil is the thing. Is like, I don't want to be evil. That looks super evil. Like, that does not look like good chaos. This looks like I'm opening up, like, a Stranger Things portal and, like, the Upside Down is gonna come spill across the land in the name of chaos. That's what kind of vibe this is giving me right now. So... welcome, elf. What is a good witch? Well, I read tarot cards and collect crystals and do some little witchy things, and all for good and harming none. But welcome on in. Thanks for joining the witchy chaos. I'm deciding what kind of chaos we want. I think I should maybe go with the forge flame, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna go back up here. Right, not really a good ending in this game. It was kind of like Cyberpunk. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous for what, like, Cyberpunk ending I was gonna get. Wait, I got a pretty sad Cyberpunk ending. Mine was pretty sad. I did not play through again. I didn't get all the way to another ending, so I don't know what the other endings are like, but mine was sad. So I'm gonna play through that again when Cyberpunk comes out with, like, a DLC or something. I don't know. Whenever I find an excuse to play Cyberpunk again, I'm gonna play it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm just... Okay, so no... Does she have anything else to say to me? Like, can she convince me some more? Like, Melina, plead your case here.
Are you ready to commit a cardinal sin?
Haven't we already committed a couple of those in this game? Like... So the problem is, like, the other place seems super evil, but, like, this doesn't really seem less evil. Like, look at the volcano. Am I about to watch her super die? I know this is what she wants, but, like... Ah!
Well, let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
Oh, I hope I made the right choice. On my next playthrough, I'm gonna have to make the other choice. I'm gonna have to tell you, Melina, no, you don't know better. But right now, I'm like, okay, Melina, I trust you. Do not tell me she's about to walk into that.
O Erd Tree, you shall burn.
We're burning it. I don't know what the implications of that are. But here we go.
Burn for the sake of the new Lord.
So what happens after this? You shall burn. Let's get some fire emotes in chat.
Thank you for guiding me here.
Aww. Does she burn with it?
The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. I hope that was a good choice. I don't really know. Erd Tree of Flame, achievement unlocked. Okay, well, we burnt the Erd Tree. Amazing music. Agreed. Well, that does look like chaos. It's not quite what I'd envisioned. Oh dear. Where are we? Where are we? Crumbling Farum Azula? Whoa, we're over here. Okay. Okay. What? Did I finish everything in the capital? Yes, but actually now that you mention it, did I ever go back and fight the Dung Eater? We like got right there, and I think I ended up going the wrong way. And I don't know if I ended up going back and fighting him. Or did I? Did I finish that? I don't remember. Hope I'm going the right way. Okay. This is a cool area. I mean, look at this. Okay, a little scary, a little scary. Area's awesome. It's really cool already. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Try defeating one by one ranged battle. Probably good call. See where you can come back to. Okay, yeah, we'll get there. Oh, we didn't die from that. Goodness. Ranged battle, good idea. himself on the thing. It kind of hit him. And Night Comet, once again, is just an incredible spell. Just amazing. What if I go for a 2-in-1? Kind of. Uh-oh, I'm dying. Please don't die here. I don't know how to get back. I don't know how to get back. I'd really like to find a grace. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. I'd really like to find a grace. I'd really like that. Don't know why that didn't work. Woo! Okay, we got this. We're getting better. Gotta have some quick reflexes for this game sometimes. Likely overcast. Yeah, I feel like you could super die right there. Not gonna go on that ledge. Oh, Grace. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, everything's okay now. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm good, right? Oops. Don't know if I needed to do that. Let's just rest. Okay, no one I can talk to. And I can't level up. Let's keep moving. Don't really need any summoning. Good luck. Super die is, yes, it is more than dead. It is super dead. Dog ahead, still no horse. Oh no, we can't summon Torrent. Unfortunate. Okay, anything behind us? No. What's up here? Anything down there? Nope. Just death. I don't think I'd like all the heights in this game. Not sure I'd be a fan. Really have no idea what we're about to fight, but let's summon Artiche. We about to do boss battle? Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright, well, here we go. I'm not sure I would call that a dog. I'd call that maybe more of a dragon, but, you know, that's just me. Okay. Just gonna cast this a bunch. Right in the face. I like how this isn't even an actual boss. It's just technically an enemy. Doesn't even have a name. Just terrifying dragon. Numbered. Whatever. Whew. Come on. I do like how the moon spell gets me off the ground when I'm casting. That is nice. Woo. That almost hits me, but it didn't. Okay. So all the enemies before were just super easy is basically what I'm learning. And these are the actual enemies in this game. And I'm gonna die. Gosh dang it, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I live. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. No, it is one hit away. No, I needed to hit it one more time. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Okay. Dang. Hey, RF, welcome on in. Well, you're right on time for, this area, for Farum... Wait, no. Crumbling Farum Azula. Oh, yeah. That was a sad one. Oh, classic Elden Ring. Okay. Hey, Queen Melisandre, welcome back. Oh, that was tragic. Okay, that's alright. We got this. So, what if this time I summon my Mimic? I'm gonna see if that goes any better. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm gonna try. Okay, so Moon Spell is great. I'm just gonna use the Moon Spell. A bunch. How long does the no FP casting last? That's my question. Throw another moon. Okay, that was good. Okay, so my free FP already ran out. Battle emotes, yes. Oh wait, I'm not even focused on it right now. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm distracted. Come on, we can do this. I think it's going a little bit better with our Mimic for this fight. Come on, one more moon. One more moon. One more. Victory that time. Okay. Alright, second try. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. I think that's what we need to upgrade the Moon Veil. I think that's what we've been waiting for. So we should go upgrade that like ASAP. Yay! Okay, we did it. Well, that wasn't even a boss fight, but it felt like one, so... I wonder what the boss fights are gonna feel like. Uh-oh. Alright, up this way. So many smithing stones. So it's totally fine if I go like to the Table of Lost Grace and stuff right now. Should I go back there and level up the Moonveil? I'm assuming I should, right? Because I think that's what I was waiting for. And then I will go back to that Grace. I also forget what the keybinds are to go back here. So let's go. I'm gonna upgrade this real fast. Ooh, round table holds look a little more burnt. Oh, this person's gone. This person's been there the whole game.
You burned the Erd Tree, didn't you? Then the round table is soon to follow.
Uh-oh.
No need to fret about that. The round table holds serve to put a tarnish upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd Tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the round table must go as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll stay at the round table for a time, I must learn all that can be taken from this place and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the all-knowing if I did any less?
True. Is he trying to be Hermaeus Mora?
The pursuit of knowledge is without end. For knowledge is
Yes, he
never
is.
a thing complete. Thus, I maintain the mantle of all-knowing. Perhaps the same could be said of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are once the fight is finished? What do you think? As one who aspires to become Elden Lord.
It could be pretty different.
There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Mikola of the Halig Tree.
Mikola,
Unalloyed.
okay.
His twin, Melania. The undefeated
Mikola and
swordswoman.
Melania.
Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala.
Okay, I don't
And
think I have to fight Rani.
The one
Oh,
only known as the Lord
Don't
of
tell me.
Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune.
yes.
So
Okay,
here
okay.
at the hold,
So the
we see
remaining
if you
3.
should
Got
learn
it.
anything of these. I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost Rite, known only to me.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find
We
him.
both desire to stand before the Elden Ring
Or
and
get to him
become
before he
Elden
leaves.
Lord. As such, I hope we are.
He didn't
compelled
like me
to
for a
work
while, so I'm happy he's
together.
talking to me. Okay, interesting. And then the Dung Eater's still there, wants me to find him in the sewers. Should I go find him in the sewers right now? Is that like a detour or something that I should be taking, or is that something I don't need to worry about? Like, is that like a maybe later, maybe after we finish up like the area that we're in? Maybe that would be better. Oh, and she's gone. Oh. I wonder if he has anything to
I
say.
knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms.
He didn't say that he thought I was dead this time. That's interesting. Well, I can upgrade this. Dang it, it's the somber ancient dragon smithing stone. These things are so hard to keep up with. I guess my regular ancient dragon smithing stone is not good enough. Not for the Moonveil, I guess. And I need 2 of those? Of course I do. Alright, well. Anything else? Any other business? I think that's all that should be here, right? Tia is super dead. And yeah, okay. Did I see 2 halves of the Halig Tree medallion in your inventory? I don't think so. Let me see though. I have the Dectus medallion and the rolled medallion. I don't think I have others unless they would be located somewhere else. Should I have those? Okay, well I guess we can go wait on the sewer. But back we go over here for now. Okay. The normal one isn't gloomy enough. You're right. It needs more of a somber variety, you know? Maybe some more tears, right? Or maybe more of a quiet sadness. Okay, so that's where I came from. Yep. This is where I'm headed. Don't know exactly. Ooh, trying to be sneaky, breaking things. Ooh, that was a good 2-for-1 shot. I'm wondering if maybe I should reallocate my flasks a little bit. I feel like I'm needing a little bit more health, but I don't know. I'm gonna think about that one. We'll see as we go. I also should maybe... Oh, I should have maybe gone to the 2 Fingers Lady when I was there. That was the one place that I forgot to go. And I would like to go back to that lady and just see what remembrances I need, if any. And if not, I should just use them and level up, right? So maybe we'll go do that in a minute. If you do want to go to Halig Tree, you'll need to go to the village of Albinarix in Liurnia and look around. Okay, I'll have to do that. Let's see, village of Albinarix in Liurnia. There's one of these random... Is that this? Frenzied Flame Village. No. This one. No. Where'd it go? It was just there. This one. That's the one that's underneath. That's the underground one, right? Okay, I'll have to go back there soon. Alright, well, for now, we push on with this area. Sneaky, sneaky. Welcome, Seabiscuit. And Grimball, good morning to you. How's your day starting off? Full of Elden Ring, so it seems like a good one. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, that actually does some damage. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so we've got that way. We've also got down this way, so I'm just gonna go down here. There we go. And thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. For anyone new here, I'm Paige the Witch. We play RPG games here and do cooking streams also based on the games we play. And we're almost done with Elden Ring. If anyone wants to see any of the previous playthroughs or highlights or anything, that is on my YouTube channel. So welcome. We have witchiness and chaos and cats, so good times. And magic, of course. Okay, so another grace so soon. That's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. So, let me clear this out a little bit more. And I'll take another look around. Where's that coming from? Oh, up there. Come on. You want to fight? Let's fight. Oh, yep, there's more of them up here. Okay. Trippy attacks they have? I don't really understand what kind of magic that is. Is that like lightning magic? And what is out here? Anything? No? Try fingers. But, oh, wow. Haven't seen that one before. I think there's shirts with that printed on it. Amazing. Lightning, yes. Okay. Ooh. At least those spells have great range. Let's get our lantern on. And anything to discover? No, I think it just wraps in a circle. Boom. Okay. So, the remembrances, are these things that I should just, like, use? Like, Radon, I know that I'm never gonna use Radon's remembrance, so is this something I should just use? Do we know how many it gives me? A great bounty of runes. The Red Lion General wielded gravitational powers which he learned in Celia during his younger days. All so he would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed. I love that. I love that. I would do the same. I'm just kind of wondering if I should, like, try to level up as much as possible right now. Are you sure you don't want any of the weapons? I mean, that's where, like, maybe I should go back and look. I don't want to use all of these. Like, I don't know what that one gives. I don't know what all of these give, but I know that I didn't want to use Radon's. But maybe I should just go back and look first. Because maybe some of these can give me something cool. I can go back and look right now. Should I just go back right now? I'm gonna go back right now. I'm gonna do it. I forgot to go. Sorry. 1 second. Quick sidetrack. Yes, he is a horse girl. I love it. It's amazing. You know? Gotta care for your horses. Okay, this is where I need to go. Let's see if we want any of the things.
You've done it, I see.
Oh, I have done it.
What use
I've done it now.
I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
Okay, let me buy things.
You'd force this tired
Yes, work,
old
please.
crone to work, even now.
I mean, yeah, please help me.
Harder task.
She's like, dang, you're quite a boss. Okay, so what can this give me? Can give me Bastard Stars. Flail, which deals magic damage, having been imbued with power by the remembrance of Astel. Formed by the same many-colored star debris that comprise the form of Naturalborn of the Void. Unique skill, Nebula. Imbue the Naturalborn stars with magic to perform a sweeping strike. This attack leaves a dark cloud of stars in its wake that lingers briefly before exploding. Okay, that sounds cool. Should I get that? Can I even use that? Scales with intelligence. I don't have the dexterity for it, though. That sounds really cool. Okay, what is this? Ash of War, Waves of Darkness, grants affinities and skills. What is it? Plunge armament into the ground to release 3 waves of darkness. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweeping strike. Okay, I don't really need that. That's pretty cool. Don't know if I need it. We'll see. Lightning Spear. Fortisax's Lightning Spear. Remembrance of Lich Dragon Fortisax, hewn into the Erd Tree. After Godwyn the Golden became the Prince of Death, the ancient dragon fought long and hard against the death within its companion. Alas, victory was never achieved, and its only reward was corruption. Okay. Can use the weapons for future playthroughs? Really? Oh. Oh. That makes me consider that. Well, that's a tough choice. Those are really cool faith spells, it looks like. What is this? That's a whip. And that's a cool flame pillar incantation. And then we've got this one. We got that blasphemous blade. I don't know if I'm ever going to use that, but like maybe. Rykard's Rancor. Spirits manifest from the rancor of heroes who met a violent end. The Lord granted them an audience, whereupon they were welcomed by the maw of the great serpent. And within the serpent's bowels, they became the Lord's kin. Cool looking spell. No. Star Sword's Greatsword. And Lion Greatbow. Don't know if I'll use any of those, but we'll see. The Red Braid Whip is epic. That's cool. Yeah, I know I can duplicate him, so that's nice. That's Wildebeest. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thanks so much for joining us. Great to see you. Luciano, welcome on in. You have to get the remembrances over again, but anything in your inventory you can use. Oh, so I might just want to trade in some of these right now. So I'm going to get this then, right? I want that. That's cool. I did it. Should I pick like one of these? Faith builds aren't that great. I don't know. It seems like there's some pretty good faith spells though, right? Are they not quite as powerful as intelligence though? I have Wing of Astel, which has Nebula on it, and it's better. Oh. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay, well, I'm not going to touch this right now then. I don't really know enough.
Go forth.
Unless you guys have, like, specific recommendations.
Is
I
right.
don't really know. Hey, Otter, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go back. I'll do that later, right? Should I do that later, or should I just handle this? Maybe I should just handle this. I just don't know what to get.
Don't worry, I'll see it.
Uncle Robert, I hope you have a great night as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great evening. Oh, is it already 10:30? My goodness. We are definitely not done tonight, though. Okay, let's receive equipment. What equipment can we get? We can get some cool stuff, right? Cool stuff. Nothing crazy, but cool. I guess I should just pick some things. That seems pretty cool. I feel like I should get that. I'm gonna just get that. Sure. I'm just doing it. And then I'm gonna get... I want that whip. I can get the faith spell another time if I want to. The whip seems pretty cool. I want to use that sometime. That's sweet. You can always do New Game Plus, right? Anything and get anything I didn't do in the first playthrough. Very true. Very true. Okay, I think that's all I really care about for now. That's all I really care about. Back we go to this crumbling vortex balcony. Oh, slowly starting to get back to normal. Well, I hope things get better. Thanks so much for joining us. And, you know, I hope that some Elden Ring can help you vibe a little bit. Sometimes this game can really just help you get into it and forget about anything else, because if you think about anything else while you play this game, you will die. It's been good for me in that way. What is that? Ooh, a bell bearing, of course. Of course I grabbed that as soon as I get back from the place. Whatever. We'll bring that back another time. I'm not going back again. Alright, so looks like we can go this way. Looks like that's our direction to head. Got a big dragon right there. Yeah, now the dragons are just enemies. They are no longer bosses. So there's that. Okay, jumping off cliffs. Making sure we can't go back. Whips are cool, right? I know, I want to use a whip in a future playthrough. That one uses some faith, so I think I'd like to use a little bit of faith in a future playthrough. Okay, no, it's worth it. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Oh no, I've made a mistake, 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 I've made a mistake! Uh-oh. I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake. There's so many of them! Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh gosh, I'm running. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I hope they aren't chasing me. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. Okay, I see we have a hole that we can jump into. But there's a Grace over there. Grace, 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 Grace. Please. Please, 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 please. Please, thank you. Okay, we found a Grace. Everything's good. Totally, totally good. Might want to reset all of them. Whips are surprisingly good, are they? That's fun. I mean, they have some good range on them, right? I feel like that would be really useful. Range in this game is very powerful, from what it seems. Okay, so we got a couple different ways we can go. I didn't realize that I was, like, jumping down there, so I can't just jump back up. That is fine. I can just jump down here. So, let's see what's going on. We can go back up to the Grace! Alright, I gotta remember that these guys regenerate. Okay. Oops. You always feel at home at the streams here. That means a lot, Otter. Just thank you for, you know, adding to the coziness and the nice vibes here. It means a lot. RIP, 525. Ouch. Okay, luckily it did spawn my runes right there. I'm wondering if I should, like... Oh. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I go get my 40,000 runes, and then we consider going the other way. I think that's how we go. Yeah, gravity is the real boss of Elden Ring. Like, seriously. Especially for me. I am very challenged by the gravity here. Oh gosh. Ah! No, not two of them! No, my runes! My runes. My runes. Kill him. The moon didn't kill him. Well, that's okay. We got the runes. Oh my goodness. Perry the Berry, thank you so very much for the raid and welcome on into the Witch's Lair. How are you this fine evening? Were you playing Elden Ring or something else? Tell me all about the stream. Welcome everyone. I am Paige the Witch and we are in quite a spot in Elden Ring right now. Crumbling Farum Azula. We are what level are we now? 128. Holy moly. We've gone up 5 levels today. That's insane. But welcome on in. How was the stream? Thanks for bringing your community on over. Okay. Oh. Did I just take off his head? Goodbye. No coming back to life after that. Okay, we did it that time. We did it! Welcome, Raiders. I was even expecting that one, and it's still... having some trouble in this area, it seems. Oh my gosh, double raid! Amazing! Michael Rose, thank you so much for the raid and welcome on in. How was your stream? Welcome, everyone. Paige the Witch here. We are level 128 Astrologer Mage in Crumbling Farum Azula. End game sort of situation going on here. I don't know what's happening, but we let Melina do something at the forge, and oh my gosh, it's craziness. So, welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to? Oh, if anyone is new here to the stream and wants to catch up with the previous Elden Ring fun, it is on YouTube. My quality of editing is slowly improving, so we're getting there. No! No, let me focus on him, please. Okay. Better. So it looks like we can go up that way, or we can go up this way. Let's see what's this way. You like the hat? Thank you, DDG. I like this hat too. Okay, I like the one-shots. Is that something I'm supposed to fall off of? No. That's something I'm supposed to go on to. Well, sure. Gotten better at sprint jumping. I've managed to figure that one out. Maybe I should have gone the other way first, but I don't know. We can always go back. There was a grace right there. But welcome, Raiders. How was the stream? And tell me all about it. Welcome. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Oh, and Dio is here. Hello, Dio. You stay away from my donut holes, please. My boluses. I will only share if you get Scarlet Rot, okay? If anyone hasn't seen the boluses, Raiders and anyone else, I did make these on stream last night. We went with some boluses out of donut holes, and I think they turned out pretty amazing, especially like the Scarlet Rot / bleed boluses. I think those are my favorite. Favorite in terms of flavor, though, is just got to be the powdered sugar ones. I mean, the thaw frost boluses. So. Oops, I ate one. I need some more water. I'll get that soon. Calling it a night. Sounds good. Hope you have a great night. Aaron, thanks so much for joining us. Okay, where did we just get? Joy. Yes. That is all I feel in an area like this. So this has been a confusing area, and I feel like there are so many ways we could have gone. Great Grave Glovewort. That's exciting. Sounds like something we needed. Getting better at this. Alright. Oh no, but they respawn. No! No! Okay, I'm not actually that much better at this. We have room for improvement still. Okay. Where do I go from here? Here? Apparently. Oh, so it brings me back in like a loop here. Got it. Ooh. That works. Oh, kill him off. There we go. Your Twitch tweaked out. No worries. All good. Take your time, Michael. Welcome on in. How was your stream? You killed a bunch of people in the quarry. Ooh. How are you liking the quarry? I've been starting to consider playing it because I've just heard it's really cool, like choice-based sort of game, and I do really like choice-based games. So, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to play it, especially with like so many other games that I've been really wanting to play. But I don't know. I'll have to check out your stream. Big nerd energy. Wait, what? Don't get old and grumpy. You know, being old is a state of mind. That is what I believe. Okay, what's this way? Is there anything this way? Is something gonna jump at me? Can I do anything cool? Let's see. Can I hit it from here? No. No, I cannot. Too far. But thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Witch's Lair. Welcome, everyone. Age philosophies, yes. We are here to study philosophy. Welcome to class. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Dang, we do good damage. Must be prehistoric. No. With no. Wrong attitude. Oh my gosh, but the stream's going great. We're having a fun time. We're like shockingly far in Elden Ring. I don't know if I ever believed that I was going to make it this far when I started this game. See those weird textures on the wall? So weird. And so I'm very proud of us, you know, for getting through this. It was a little bit rough at the start. It's really funny. For anyone who goes back and like starts watching my YouTube videos, I'm just like, oh no, I promise it gets better. I promise I figure it out. Come on. There we go. Lots and lots and lots of runes. Okay, so we've got 2 different directions. That's like a whole staircase. This is a hallway. Let's see what's down the hallway. I'm assuming we're going to need to go down. This might just circle around. It does circle around. But it does have an item. I love that. Don't even have to move. Stone sword key. Cool. I'm assuming we're going to need one of those at some point. Also, there's a tree sentinel guarding a boss gate right there. Okay. Wonder what boss gate that is. Okay, so this is like a whole different way than like the area downstairs. I'm kind of wondering if I should go back to the area downstairs. Ooh. That's unfortunate. It's always these random enemies that kill me. You guys, I could never do permadeath in this game. I can't do permadeath in Skyrim, let alone this game. Dang, how do I get back there? That was like a whole thing. That was like a whole thing, wasn't it? That was like, I started off like back here, Was that when I went this way? No, 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 no. I went back this way. Hope you have a good one, Perry. Thanks so much for joining us. And thank you again for the raid. Also, I don't know if I said it. I know that you guys did it in chat, but can we get one more shout out for both my Michael Rose and Perry the Berry? Thank you both for the raids. Alright, I believe that we can get back to our 68k runes. I do believe. There we go. Is there anything that way? Hope not. Okay, so we could have gone down that way, but we did not. Oh, I needed to get a little closer, didn't I? No, I didn't. Cool. Okay, back this way. Gosh dang it, I was wanting to check out the downstairs area. Thank you guys. Thank you for doing the shoutouts. Okay, I need to get past this guy. Bam. Okay. And it gave me my runes right here. That's nice. That is right where I died, huh? Yeah, it is. Whoa, that was a weird camera thing. Ooh. Okay, do I need to extra kill you? No. Alright, happy that went better. Got a revenge. Now I want to see if we need to go back to that staircase to go down, or like... Is that the staircase to go down? Looks like I can jump down. No fall damage from that, and yet I feel like I've died from much shorter heights, but I don't really know. That is just the feeling. Bam. Very satisfying to kill him off like that. Banished Knight Helm. Okay, where did it bring me? Where am I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boss battle, boss battle, boss battle. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Okay. Okay, it's happening. All right. Okay. All right. Boss time. Oh, he's got some range. Oh, longer range than I would have hoped. Oh, no. I don't know if I've got this. And I have 86k runes. Okay. This is when we need to sit back a little bit. Uh-oh, that's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. That's unfortunate. Just need to keep casting moons. Keep casting moons. That's what we do here. We are moon casters. Come on. Wait, what happens? What happens? What happens? One of them died? I think one of them died. Interesting, they have like mutual health? No, wait, I'm so confused. I'm confused. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, I have no more flasks left, and my summon just died. What do we think? Do I got this? Oh gosh, I really hope. Oh no, there's another thing! Ah! Oh. Okay, hi everyone. Hi Hefe, welcome. Oh. Okay. Godskin Duo. Yeah. I think I'd like one more healing flask. I think I'd like... I don't know if that's a good idea, though. What do we think? What do we think? Fantastic first attempt? Thank you. They're infamous? Are they? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna see if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Now I have to make the trek all the way back. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Shoot. Sometimes I forget that I'm not that quick. Have I maxed out my summons? Yes, both of them are plus 10. Is it right here? Oh, you can get there on the ledge. Got it. No, I ran out of stamina. Ah! That took way too many of my health flasks. Way too many. Oh my god. Okay. Can we go through here? Oh, no, we can't even go through that way. Oh my gosh. Dang it. I don't have to fight that guy? I feel like that wasn't a very good attempt coming through here, so I feel like I should just, like, try again at the Grace or something. I think I'm just gonna rest and try that again. I can run right to the door past the mobs. Okay, maybe I should. Alright, should we just run through? Let's see how this goes. Let's see if running works. I mean, theoretically it's working. I need more stamina. And now we have more stamina. And now we're still running. And we're still running for our lives. And we've got another dude right here. Ah! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Ah! Ah! Okay. 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 I'm just going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. We're traversing. It's happening. Okay, maybe I should have done my mimic. Gosh, that range. Stop chasing me. So my mimic is just stuck fighting the other thing now. Okay, well let's hurry up and kill this other thing, I guess. There we go. Oh, I forgot about my runes. Dang it, I didn't get my runes. Oh, that was 86k runes. Oh, that's the most runes I've ever lost, I think. Ooh, ouch. Oh, that's an ouch. Okay, well, gosh, and this run back to the boss is just brutal. Like, look at me, I got hit because I'm bad. Oh, is the staircase faster? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Here go all my runes. Well, I might just accept down here. Yeah, I'm just super dead. Maybe I'm not. Oh, yes I am. Try that one again. I'm just gonna... okay, gosh dang it. Alright, we're gonna go down the stairs. Closer door. Okay. So I'm just going the long way. I see. Of course I would have picked the long way. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. And we're running. Oh, yep, we just run right here. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. What? They just hit me through the gate. I don't love that. They hit me through the boss gate. I'm gonna summon the Mimic this time. Okay, I'm gonna kill this thing. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I need to actually dodge. Gosh dang it. Uh-oh, I don't feel like I have this together right now. Okay, so that thing is dead. Now, let's cast the moon a bunch. Come on. Okay, my Mimic is getting kind of messed up. I'm so dead. 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 What am I supposed to do? Oh gosh, I might need to take a quick little walk around the house. Oh. There's an NPC summon? I don't see any. I didn't see an NPC summon. Was there one that I missed? Or did I just... Maybe there's another Grace nearby that I can activate? Well, apparently it's not actually that far, but it's just down the stairs, so... It does have good music. It does. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna grab some water. Part of this is I am not properly hydrated. Give me just a sec. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Very short, quick break. I believe. Oh, these guys are gonna be tough. Okay, okay. Yeah, maybe after that walk. Okay, give me a sec, guys. BRB. Take a walk if you need one. Be back in 2 minutes. Alright, everyone, thank you very much for waiting. We're back. We're good to go. And we're ready to take on this boss? Question mark? Question mark, question mark? Okay. The Latin translation for the theme music has lore? That's cool. I'll have to check out that video. There's a way to break Elden Ring boss's AI. Uh-oh. I've heard that there are some exploits and some ways to cheese some bosses, but I don't know. Okay, here, let me see. Did I move? There we go. That should be good. Okay. So, what is this about a summon? Did I need to touch this? I do see that I didn't touch that. Is that going to give me a summon or something? Okay, I found the best thing for Elden Ring is when I start having a tough time or start feeling a little bit tired. Just literally need to go take a little walk, a little lap around my apartment, and then I'm good. And then I'm like, oh yeah, go pet a cat for a second and be like, oh, yes, I can do this. Okay. Alright, we're running, we're running. We're just going right for it. I'm gonna keep an eye out for any summon signs on the ground. I don't see anything. I don't. No, I did! Shoot! I did! I saw it right before I hit- Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm just making this way harder for myself. Got it. Oops. Well, now I know. So, if I die here, maybe then we'll do a prediction. But maybe I just absolutely crush it. It's possible. Okay, ow, he just knocked me out of my move. And just, okay. Yeah, if I die. Oops, okay, well I found the summon sign. I found it. So, this should be significantly easier. Do we want to run a prediction? 5 tries? Gonna do another 5-try prediction. I feel like 5 is usually a pretty good number. I feel like I usually end up getting it in like 4 tries or 6 tries, which keeps it exciting, you know? Okay, and then we're just running. And we're just running. Cats are restorative. I do agree, you know? Jeez, bosses. You don't know what that means. It's, let's see. What? Summon sign. It doesn't show up until you're, like, literally right in front of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I maybe should have waited a second before doing this since we're doing prediction. It should be fine, though. Okay, I just hope nothing comes down the stairs. It should be fine for just a second here. The pillar things. Yeah, the pillar things seem like they're gonna save my life. Yesterday I cook, today I game. Yes, and we are fueled by our cooking from yesterday. Okay, do we think we got this? Bernal can be summoned. Yeah, apparently. Apparently that's gonna make this fight a lot easier, I'm assuming. Let me see. Let me pull up on my phone so I can see prediction. Outcome. Let's see. Chat. There we go. Okay. You miss every dang summon for every boss. There might be even more summons that I miss. I don't really know. But okay, we got like 30 seconds left for the prediction, and then we're going in. We're going in. All right, Bernal looks ready. Where do we remember Bernal from? Where's he from? I don't remember him, to be honest. I feel like I should remember him. But yeah. Win within 5 tries. You guys are generally saying no. You're 80% no right now. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh dear. Makes me nervous for this. All right, well, fair enough. Okay, now we're at 40-60. All right, 40% yes, 60% no. Fair enough. I don't blame you guys for not believing in me. I do not blame you. But I think I got this, right? Right? You bet the 35K on no? Oh my gosh, everyone vote yes and take your votes. Okay, we're about 50-50 now. All right, got like 10 seconds left. He sold you the Ashes of War in Limgrave. Oh, random. Okay, well, in we go. 45-55 split. Okay, he followed me in, right? Yes, he did. Okay, I think my mimic is the way to go, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be hiding as much as possible. So at least we have 2 helpers now. Problem is, they're split. I don't want this guy sitting there taking a bunch of damage from this dude. Like, that's not who we need to be fighting here. Ooh, we're running. Running. That's not who we need to be fighting. So let me just take him out. If possible, because like our Mimic and the Bernal guy are almost dead. Okay, at least that thing died. Okay, where'd it go? He disappeared. Okay, we're waiting for him to show up again. Intense music. Intense. Oh, I think that's gonna miss. Unfortunately, it missed. Okay, I think we actually might have this, guys. I don't know. I think we can do this. As long as he doesn't just super murder me, which is totally a possibility now that my Mimic's about to die. Come on. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh no, we cast a new thing. That's bad news. Come on. Dang it, I needed to run, not roll. Okay, at least this guy... Oh no! Did we do it? Oh my god, we did it! Ooh! Okay, that was significantly better when we had the summon. Okay, first try as soon as we did the prediction. Alright, well, oh my gosh. Congratulations to the believers. The naysayers, I cannot blame you, but we crushed it, so sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy we didn't sit here all day with this one. Okay, we gotta do more predictions with these bosses. It really puts the pressure on in like a fun way. I like it. Your points. Yes. When in doubt, the streamer wins all the time in any stream. Whenever you doubt, that's what people have said. They're like, I vote no so that you win because I'm wrong every time. Like, oh no. Okay. Let's level up. What do we level up now? What did I just need more of right there? Health? Right? It worked! It did work, objection! It did! Thank you! I appreciate it! Pay the believer! I love it. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your riches, everyone. Nightbot. Oh, will I win all the boss battles? Nightbot said no. I won't win the boss battle against gravity. It's true. Okay, anyways. I feel like more health will certainly not hurt us at this point. Maybe I'll do more intelligence next, but for now, I think we're good. Dragon? Nope, there's no dragon right now. Okay, so now what? Now we keep going, I guess. Okay. Let's keep going. Sounds like there's someone over here. It just feels crazy. We're at the point where there's just like tons of boss fights. We're just going like boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. Gosh dang, okay. Is this a new area? I think so. Oh, this is when I came out here and was like, oh, that looks scary. How do I get there? Don't know how I get over there. What's this staircase? Looks like a simpler way to get down. Okay. Oh. He actually, like, saw me. That's kind of rude. Okay, and actually, okay, wow. And, like, stopped my spellcasting? Okay, ow. Alright, I guess night coming it is. Gonna come around the corner, or just make me sit there in suspense. Okay. Gravity is a cruel mistress. Especially in this game. It's just so hard to know when you're about to super die to gravity, or when it's just like, oh yeah, you're supposed to jump off that ledge. And I know you're supposed to, like, use the rainbow stones more, but just, like, I just wish it was a little bit easier to judge. If I was maybe gonna mod anything in this game to make it easier, if I was gonna do anything to just, like, I don't know, ease the difficulty a little bit, it would be to take it a little easier on the fall damage. But also, the fall damage is, like, kind of like a design point of the game, I know, because, like, you're not supposed to be able to go into certain areas and, like, fall into certain areas. You know, you're, like, only supposed to be able to go, like, one way a lot of directions, so, like, I get it. But it makes it tough. I guess we drop down here, sure. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. How are you this fine evening? Ooh. So, what's the highest, like, New Game Plus everyone has done here? I know some of you guys have mentioned, like, some pretty crazy ones, like +7 or 8. We'll have to see how many New Game Pluses I eventually get to. Because it seems like you don't really, like, start a new character necessarily. You just New Game Plus it, and then you can do, like, a new build. I don't really know how it works. I've never, like, New Game Plus the game before, I guess you could say. So I'm not exactly sure what the system is. Ooh, do I have to, like, run and jump over there? Precious item. Okay, I did it. Hero's rune. Okay, that looks like a ton of runes. Worth it. Actual precious item. Okay, and then I think this is how we get into this area to start circling up and around. You're still on your first. I mean, fair enough. It takes a while. I mean, I'm still on my first too. Like, it's been a journey. I've been playing a ton. And, like, I don't know. I've got rookie numbers compared to a lot of people. I'm like, oh, dang. I guess I need to play some more. Okay, so I guess we go up. It looks like, yeah, this is one of those situations where you can go back this way, but not up that way. I didn't miss a grace or anything, right? It's just been a little while. Maybe there's one up here? We will see. New Game Plus 2, got bored. I mean, fair enough. Grinding out, like, a couple of, like, the new games in a row seems like a lot. Oh, we can go around the pillars? Goodness. I feel like I'm gonna definitely take a little break after I beat this game before I start New Game Plus. And if I end up beating it again, I feel like I'll definitely end up taking another break before I start that. You know? Got dead by a mob of rats and rage quit uninstalled. Fair enough. See where this key goes. Did you catch the mini direct, and is there anything you see yourself grabbing on the Switch? I did not catch it, actually. I heard that it was... Oh my gosh, that was today. No, I did not keep up with that today. You want to get Portal soon, and you want to grab Nier and Persona 5? So, are those all coming to Switch? That could be fun. I've never played really any of those. I played a little bit of Portal, but not that much. I wasn't very good at it back when I tried it years ago. I think I'd be better now. you did New Game Plus and it felt like cheating, honestly. You decimated all the bosses. I'm kind of wondering if that's how it's going to feel. I don't know, that's kind of fun though. It's fun to see the progress. You assessed your own gaming skills against what you had heard of this game's difficulty and made the wise decision to not buy it. You know, sometimes that is the best thing you can do, is to just know your limits and know if something is for you or not. I was a little bit concerned when I started this game that it was not going to be for me. I was definitely a little bit nervous, like, uh-oh, I'm going to start streaming this game and I'm not going to want to finish it, and like, uh-oh. And then I was pleasantly surprised, so I'm like, okay. It certainly made me improve my gaming abilities and get good. Oh. Oh, and they need to be killed again. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What is that? Lord's Rune. That's fun. That was not the move. Not the move, not the move. There's a third one. That's not good. Dang it, dang it. Come on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank goodness. Die. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Whew. Robin, hello and welcome on in. How's it going? The difficulty of these games is overhyped in general. I don't know about the, I don't know. For the average casual person, I feel like this is a pretty gosh darn difficult game. But it does just take learning and a little bit of patience. Like, it's not actually that crazy once you just get into it and give it a try. Like, I see what you're saying. But it definitely, this game has been a challenge for me at times. Uh-oh, I should have rested at that grace. Why didn't I do that? Okay. Wait, back to the grace. Which grace was that? Which grace was it? Is this... Nope, that's not the right way. Where was the grace? Oh gosh, now I'm turned around. Now I either need a new grace because I'm farther ahead. No, I'm gonna super die. Is it the Dragon Temple lift? Yeah, it was that. You do have to enjoy the frustration in Elden Ring, right? You do have to, like, accept the fact that you're gonna just die a lot. And for some people, that's not fun. And, like, I've definitely been at, like, times in my life where that's not fun. But, like, right now, I'm like, nah, I can handle a challenge. Sounds good. You know? Dang it. Dang it. Okay, so I almost went back to where I was trying to go. Ooh. I'm out of stamina. I couldn't move. That's okay. Let's try again. That was not my best run. The difficulty of Elden Ring is kind of set by the player, right? In a sense. Like, it definitely has, like, a base level of difficulty, which I feel like this game is a lot harder at the beginning. Which is tough, right? Because it's like, obviously, yes, you're supposed to have to work harder and get stronger and stuff. But it's kind of brutal at the beginning. For like a solid 20-30 hours, it was a little bit brutal. And then it got to a point where it started to get really fun, but like I kind of had to get to that point and just kind of like give it a sec. And like learn how to enjoy these sort of games, because it was new to me. Okay, where's my runes? Where's my runes? Where's my runes? I'm just going straight for the runes. I feel like that's a fake wall. But also, I feel like it's too obvious for a fake wall. Shoot. Oh, I forgot about that. Gosh dang it. I don't like how they can come back to life. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me! Oh, I'm gonna have a huge horde of enemies following me. Yeah, this is gonna be a situation here in a sec. Real soon. Don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I'm running. I'm going somewhere, hopefully far away. Okay, who's still chasing me? Oh, all of them are still chasing me. Excellent. That's what I wanted. That's it. Woo! Oh, and then a dragon. Yeah, also what I wanted. That's also the best possible scenario. That my 40,000 runes are now sitting underneath the dragon. I made this so much better. Have I been reading anything lately? I actually just bought the Dune audiobook. And I listened to the first 2 chapters so far, so I just barely started it. That was like 2 nights ago. I've been trying to listen to like a chapter every night before bed, and that's been pretty fun. I know that we've tried to read that one in the past, so I was going to start posting a little bit maybe in my book club section in my Discord, because I'd tried to read Dune in the past, and it was just a little bit too overwhelming for me. The amount of like words in like the first page or 2 of Dune that I'd never seen before, that were just like made up words and names and stuff, and it was a little bit overwhelming. But after seeing the movie like 3 times and finally understanding what the heck is going on in the movie, I feel like I actually have a decent chance of understanding the book now. So it's just it's gonna be a long read, but it seems cool. It definitely already off the bat seems like it has a different vibe than the movie, already in a little bit of a different order, so it's cool. How many donut boluses do you have left? Give any care packages to the neighbors? Oh, I wish. The only neighbors that I've really been, like, actually that friendly with here, I think they just left, so I think they moved, which is unfortunate. No, but I don't think there would be that many left anyways, because we've been going through them. I've got a couple of them right here. I've eaten half of the frost one. Okay. Exact same feeling for you with Game of Thrones. There's certain books that are a little bit tricky to get into until you understand the universe a little bit, you know. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay. Only 40,000 runes out here. I mean, it's not like an insane amount, but it's a decent amount, and they're under a dragon. So, oh, I loved Dune. Yeah, I've also like watched it 3 or 4 times. I went and saw it in theaters twice. I saw it in just like in the regular theaters, and then knew that I needed to go back to IMAX before it left theaters, and went back and saw it in IMAX like a week later. So, it was completely worth it. I am waiting for the IMAX release to be available to buy. I want to purchase it. Because it was just one of the most impressive movies didn't really hit them. Running, 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 running. Oh, forgot about that. Oh, happy I did that in time. Come on, nope. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna back up into another one. No, that was all of them. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. That works. Beautiful moonveil. Okay, was there anything down here, though? I would like to know. I feel like there might be. Like, what's the deal with this wall? I feel like if this wall was anything, it would have messages nearby it or something. Like, yeah, what's back here? Ooh, a back way. Sneaky. I like it. Oh, oh, that almost killed me. Okay. Any more of them? Yes. Okay. Oh, no. I need more magic for Tish. Uh-oh. Tish, please save me. Please, please, please. That was not the one I meant to do. Oh my gosh, and they respawn? No. No, I forgot. Ooh, I used 3 of those, not 2. Uh-oh. Oh, where did I just fall? Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Oh, I fell down here again. Oh, I fell down here. Oh, I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't love that. Oh, it's a situation. Oh, it's a situation. Okay, well, we're getting our runes. Oh, gosh. I don't even... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. What do I even prioritize? I think I prioritize not falling off the edge. Gosh, dang it! Okay, wow. Listened to the first hour-ish of the Dune audiobook, took in absolutely none of it, gave up. Kind of put off seeing the movie. The thing is, I would definitely recommend trying to go through the movie first, trying to understand through the movie, because it's confusing enough in the movie, and then try to understand the book. That's what I'm doing. It's at least making it somewhat understandable. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. Okay. I tried to get the runes and run. It didn't work. What do I do? I super panicked. I did. So now there's 50k there, so I've made the situation worse. And we still didn't get to a grace. Well, okay. You'd ask for a brief synopsis of Dune. Yeah, so basic, like, premise is, House Caladan, I believe, is basically this, like, kind of small planet, and there's, like, the Duke is the leader, and the Duke's son is Paul, who's played by Timothée Chalamet in the movie. And, they basically kind of get, like, a deal that's, like, not really, that's, like, a complicated sort of situation. where they have to go move to the desert planet Arrakis. And it's a cool, interesting, sort of futuristic world where, like, computers are, like, banned. And they don't, like, really get into that as much in the movie, but I've heard they address it a little bit more in the book. Of, like, the whole thing about, like, no computers and stuff. It's interesting. And so it's, like... It's just really cool. So they come to the planet, and it's like all the sand dunes and everything. They come to the planet Arrakis, and then just like a bunch of stuff happens. And there's multiple books, and they're probably going to be doing multiple movies. And yeah, so that's just kind of where it starts. I don't want to say more. But it's cool. It's like, I don't know, it's cool sci-fi. I've always liked sci-fi. I don't think there was anything down there. Oh, there was kind of a sneakier way up, but it didn't really help. I'm gonna try to just swoop on around here. I think it wants me to go across. Maybe? Let's see. Yeah? Yes. Okay, I found it. Giant sandworms. Yes. Super cool visuals. Definitely recommend, like, you know, watching it at night on a nice big TV screen. Preferably with a lot of volume if you can. The volume in the theaters was amazing. Is this... Oh, friends.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, you're certainly a force to be reckoned with, eh? I doubt there's a single soul who could have handled that giant other than you. It was practically a god. Of course, I count myself, the great Alexander, among many. Which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
We want to fight?
You are ready then?
Wait.
I take it? Then let us.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I thought. Oh, no. I thought he was going to give me like a second. Oh, no. Oh. Well, it seems like I'm going to kick his butt. Don't tell me I killed him.
As I suspect.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Victory was impossible.
Okay, okay.
This vessel was found lacking.
Is he...
My thanks.
Is he okay?
I knew you were the stuff of champions.
Is he okay?
It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me.
Oh no.
All vessels are destined to one
Oh,
day
wait,
break.
no. He was my
But the
jar
great
friend.
Alexander lived as a warrior
No.
till his last.
No, Alexander. So what is that, a talisman? And a key or something? Key item? No. Okay, wait. Let's see what he gave. What did he... Aww. Greatly boost the attack power of skills. What does that mean? Shard of the late Alexander, a shattered warrior jar. Okay, now I have to get a little, like, jar plush or plant pot or something. Oh my gosh. Should I be using that? It looks good. I don't know if I have room to use it. Oh, I'm sad. And then what did he give me? His innards? Keepsake. Keepsake of the warrior jar Alexander, found at the core of the dead flesh that once filled the great jar. The jars contain dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus, our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness. So they keep a little bit of like a jar previously and keep making new jars? Is that what that means? So the jars live on? Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. but, oh. Okay, is that a grace I've been to? No, that's not a grace. Those are my runes. Those are my runes. I see. Maybe I should go get those? It was a decent amount, wasn't it? Isn't that like 50k runes right there? Can I even go back? Ooh. Oh, I can. Oh, you can sprint jump up that. That's fun. Okay, A must equip item since I'm using Moonveil? Really? Yeah, Dune, yes. That's a pretty good synopsis, Sharon. Yes. Paul's family gets the assignment that someone else wanted. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. It is the start. The first Dune is like the setup to the whole series, it seems. So, okay. Yeah, 42k runes there. Don't really know what to use for the Moonveil or instead, I guess I could take off the green turtle talisman. It's just been really helping with my stamina. I feel like it's been keeping me alive, so I don't know if I'm ready to take that off yet. Okay, back down we go. At least to put my runes like right here. No, I don't care that much about that thing. Okay, just a casual dragon. Solo dragon. Totally got this. Where'd he go? Wait, is that the dragon I fought earlier that flew away? Did it fly away? Looks like it flew away. Okay. Alright, well, back across we go. Oh, no, we gotta go this way. Oh, no! No! I'm a fool! Not an optimal place to fall. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Sorry if I missed any messages either. I am Paige, Breaker of Jars, right? Hey, Rickover, welcome. Okay. I got the runes. We're good. We're good now. Oh, is the cat? Yes, he was meowing for a second. He wants out. I can let him out. Marks, welcome on in. How's it going? Okay, Source Seals are less and less worth equipping the higher level you are. You can probably replace Radagons. Okay, let's do that then. If that is better. Where was it? I mean, I'm down to keep a shard of Alexander with us. Alexander stays with us at all times. Okay. So that's down there. I've already gone that way. So that's how I got down there. I did miss an item back there. That's fine. Where am I supposed to go now? Okay, here's a really sketchy path. Sketchy path continues. Alright. Try here. So far, so good. Have I met Melina? Yes. Melina? Yes. Melina? No. Hard that they're so similar. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I guess I'll see. No one tell me. What is that? Ooh. Oh, that just didn't. Why didn't that do the power? Why didn't that? What happened there? Why does it have the X on the moon veil? What happened? What? Can I not use this if I don't have Radagon's Source Seal? Is that maybe it? Was that raising my attributes that much? Wait, what do I need? Oh, I guess it was. I need 12 and 18, and I don't have that. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, we cannot replace that then yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, that raises my strength and dexterity a good bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we gotta keep that for now. Time to level some things up. I know what we need to level up. Wait. Not all the way back here. No. No. All the way back here? That's okay. No, I can do this. I'm just gonna run through this time. I've spent enough time trying to kill them. We're just going for it. Whew. Happy I made that one. Okay, now we go back up the precarious path. We mourn Alexander another time. I was hoping that he was gonna live. Why do all the coolest characters have to die? I guess this is Elden Ring. Everyone dies, including us. Boing. Dune, yeah, it's not available for free. No, I don't know if Dune's available for free anywhere yet. I bought it personally because I very much enjoyed it, but I would assume it will go free at some point. I was reading chat. That was not the moment to read chat. I just lost a lot of runes. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's how I know I'm getting tired. I'd like to maybe make it to the next area, next big thing, and then call it for the evening, because, oh no. When I start making mistakes like this, oh no. This is when we try again tomorrow. Oh no. Oh my. Okay, well, the big 536. That's how many times I've died now. We're getting there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that is what happens when you read chat and drive. Oh, the amount of poor civilians that I killed in Cyberpunk, driving around and reading chat. R.I.P. NPCs. Dune is on HBO Max. That's right, it is on HBO Max here. I don't know about in Canada, but at least in the US. Never read chat, not while driving or walking on precarious ledges. Dang it. My biggest weakness. Let's get my 0 runes back. Wow, yay. Hooray! Oh my gosh, that was such a tragedy. That's alright, that's alright. Everything's good. There we go. Now the moon veil's working. Okay, so I didn't realize that my whole build is kind of centered around Radagon's Sword Seal now. Did not realize that. Okay, I'm assuming I jumped down there? Certainly not there. So I guess here. Ooh, that was close. Wait. No, but this is back at the balcony. Wait, what? Oh, weird. I don't know if I should have jumped down, but I did. So here we are. I wonder if we can just keep jumping down. What's down here? Have I been down here? No, I feel like I can go in there, but I can't. Yeah, we cannot fit. Okay. I do like when that happens. Okay, well, I'm getting a little tired. Uh-oh. You finished watching Insidious? Are you freaked out? Or do horror movies not scare you at all? Ooh, spooky. Maple, welcome. Yes, we're going classic mage build. We are the full moon sorcerer. Okay, well... Well... I don't think I was going the right way anyways. There's also an item over there. And I'm wondering if I need to, like, drop down somewhere else. I'm wondering if I'm not going the right way at all. You know? Come on, no, I'm just trying to... Thank you. Oh, there's another one. I forgot about that one. There we go. Come on. Come on. Bam. Come on. Super die. Thank you. Okay, I didn't get the things over here. So I would like to get us to a good stopping point. I'm just gonna drop. Goodbye, no thank you. Not interested. Wait, where's the thing? There's the item. Just some grease? Is there anywhere to go down here? No? Unfortunate. Okay, I feel like I'm definitely not done with this area. I'm a little bit turned around, though. You want a hint on what's not the right way to go forward? Sure. I'm assuming it's the way I'm going. Ooh. Okay, so is that dragon just gone? Interesting how it's just flying away. Oh, is the dragon behind me? Yeah, it is. Dragon's back. call it here. I'm just dying repeatedly. At this point, I'm gonna go for a death record. I don't always explore an area 100% before moving on, but I try. At least do my best. This area up here was behind a fog wall, meaning it's optional. Okay. The way forward is back down the elevator from the Grace somewhere? Oh. So I need to go back down. Okay, thank you. Well, let's see what's back down here. Yeah, I think it might be time for a donut and some sleep, though. Let's just get ourselves set up for next time. We did pretty good today. I didn't do quite as good, I think, as our last time. Oh, that's right. This was the whole Stone Sword Key area. Oh my gosh, I had completely forgotten about that even. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's right. We have to go that way. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's got to be another Grace. Throwing all kinds of hook things. Okay. So... can I drop down that? I'm assuming not. Let's find out. That didn't break, right? It's glowing, so that means I can go. Right? Or am I gonna super die? You also spent hours searching for a way forward from up there? Yeah. I guess I should have taken the indication that it, like, brought me back to a Grace. Do I use the full moon and dark moon sorceries? I'm using the dark moon. Yes. I can. I'm doing it. Okay. No fall damage whatsoever? Like, alright, I guess so. I just feel like I've definitely fallen off smaller ledges and totally died. I'll take it, though. I'll take what I can get here. That's right. So I went up those stairs. So what happens if we go this way? There was... oh gosh, that was sketchy. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2. Seems like that was probably worth the sketchiness. And a Golden Rune 12. Cool. Okay, it's working out here. Don't know if that was the way I was supposed to go, but we're going forward. Wait. No, I just turned around. Didn't I? No, I'm so confused. Nope. This is a new place. Okay. No, we're fine. It just looks very similar. There we go. Do I need to kill them again? Nope. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Interesting statue. Looks kind of like an Argonian from Skyrim. A lot more teeth. Jumping required ahead? Yeah, I don't think so. There we go. I'm like super paranoid about everything just like not being dead. Okay, so I think I keep going straight. But I kind of want to know what is up. Oh, no, that's like a whole thing. That's a whole thing. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Nope, not ready, not ready, not ready. Nope. No, 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 no. Let's see what's this way first. Okay, so up is a whole thing. But what is this? Another big creepy statue. So who, like, fossilized these guys? Or something like that, you know? Yeah, that's brutal, and then it brings me all the way back here. That is brutal. Okay, I think maybe... I really wanted to find a Grace over there. Come on, I gotta find a Grace over there before we call it. Yeah, I died. I super died. I do need sleep. I know. I want to just find a Grace! I don't know if I can. It's midnight. Okay, I'm gonna give it like one more try here. One more try to find a Grace. Okay, where did I go? Here? Right? I can jump down that, right? Yeah. And we can jump down there. Okay, shortcuts. Figuring it out, we're learning. Adapting. New Grace is not too far after that guy. Okay. Was I on the right path? Did I need to go up? I feel like there's gotta be, it's gotta be like right out here, right? Maybe not this way? Is it up? That didn't go poorly. That went pretty well. But yeah, do your little attack. Ooh, that wasn't just a little attack though. Dodge on that one. No, it didn't work. I pressed the button and it didn't happen. We both died at the same time. Okay, okay, that's it. Okay, we're going to bed. Okay. No. We're so close. Like, I don't need sleep. I need the Grace. Okay, let's go. Let's go. He doesn't respond. Okay, wait. No, we gotta go. Hang on. Dang it. We gotta go back over there and see if the Grace is there. Or do I just quit? I don't. The Grace has got to be there, right? Or is that just... Am I just hoping that it's there? It's right there. Okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can find the Grace. Oh gosh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Okay. We've got this. We've got this. Okay, we can just drop down right there. Bam. Gosh dang. Alright. I can't believe it. Do you guys do that too? Or like you both kill each other at the exact same moment? Let's see if he's still gonna be there or not. Oh good, it's... Okay. Okay, he's dead this time. Okay, where's the Grace gonna be though? I'm like, what is the deal with this place? Can I run and jump that? I don't know if I want to find out until after Grace. Is there one down here? There's got to be one in there. Oh no, there's one right here. Oh, it was right here. Okay, okay, we did it. Okay, now I get to go to sleep. Okay. Let's rest. Let's all rest. I think I need a rest. Okay. All right. Well, this was fun today. This was a little bit of a challenge. I don't know. I did okay. I didn't do the best, but I did okay. So when we start tomorrow, I'm going to be on about the same time tomorrow. I'm thinking around like 7:30, 8 p.m. has been good for me for starting streams and stuff. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a longer stream tomorrow. I'm going to be try and be nice and rested, and yeah, we're going to be ready. You guys, we were level 123 when we started. We're now level 129. Not bad. Not bad, especially when the level ups cost 100k, you know? Okay, 117 hours on this game? Gosh, impressive. Alright, that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. Whew. Okay. Level 129. Not bad, not bad. Well, where are we gonna go tonight? Just thank you guys for the support, for hanging out here tonight. I appreciate it a lot. Any support on the YouTube or anything, or Instagram, or any of that stuff really helps. And just appreciate you all being here. We are going to go raid someone and everything and go pass on that love. But everyone, I'm Paige the Witch. We're here on Twitch. And let's see where we're going to go. So